Welcome to Zelda Speedruns 2, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wolfdash number 4. Welcome to Twilight Princess 80% Tournament of 2024. And we have another pool match from pool number 4. So without further ado, let's switch over to Laird into this 5-people race. And our two wonderful commentators, to Glubbers and Qwerty, take it away.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome
This will be a fun race.
Yeah, this will be a fun race. Welcome to pool number 4. We have Doopsy, Cass, Andy, Fodder, and then off-screen is Tuffy on Wii. And we'll be getting started shortly. I'm Glubbers, and this is Qwerty. We're both runners of the game. And yeah, whenever we get started here, we are ready for an interesting match. So, without further ado, I don't have the race time open. We are just waiting on Cass to ready up, it looks like. So and Cass is just wiping his files. But yeah, this is... Do you have anything that you want to say before the race starts, Qwerty?
Nope. Take it away. Looks like we have 2 people on French.
We do have 2 people on French. And we have Fodder typing among us. So,
nice.
There was a recent difference in routes and languages that's not really faster, but it's arguably more consistent, where playing on French lets you entirely skip rupees, which is very nice. It's only under 2 seconds slower than the optimal language. The route is otherwise unchanged. But the race is starting in 5 seconds, so we'll take it away here. Going to start out with Back in Time from all of the runners. And yeah, Qwerty, do you want to explain Back in Time real quick?
Yeah, so they're going to use a frame buffer setup to try and reset the game and void out on the same frame, which will cause them to respawn on the title screen map. And from there, they will be able to reset and load that save. And they will respawn in Faron Woods with a tunic, a sword, and a shield.
Yeah, and that's going to be really useful for us because of a few reasons. It does a lot of flag setting, but it also just progresses the state of Faron. Or it doesn't progress Faron's state, it progresses Link's state to have his hero tunics, a sword, a shield, granted they're fake ones, and lets us go and save Talo without having to do any nasty Boko pushing. Flipping through the gate with a rock, of course. The only way to get through gates. Doors don't really work. And it looks like
everyone got it.
Yeah, everyone got it just fine. A little bit of trouble with the gate on Doopsy's end, it looked like. But in a race setting, having everyone passed Back in Time at 1:20 is very nice.
And then from here, everyone's going to go do the Saving Talo quest, which normally you wouldn't be able to do until after Orden Day 1, but since we're in Faron before we're supposed to be, it turns out that Talo is just always there, so we can just always go save him. And when we do, it'll progress the state of the game past Orden Day 1.
So we're just going to do...
We get to skip all of the shenanigans.
Yep. So we're just going to do a lot of rolling here. So you're just going to see people rolling up to grabbing a small key in the mist, but heading up to the Forest Temple to save Talo. And for that, we have a few minutes to talk about just what you're going to see. So, a lot of Twilight Princess is weirdly paced in that there is the very quick start with Back in Time, but the run is 3 hours long. And so, one of the very nice things about Twilight Princess overall is that it's basically the only any percent left in Zelda running that you actually play a lot of the game. So we're going to get to see a lot of the game, a lot of fun tricks to get around minor skips, not just one major skip like skipping the barrier. The only major skip that we'll see will be 2 hours into the run, and it only saves like 40 minutes instead of multiple hours.
I'd call EMS a major skip.
I would also call EMS a major skip. I forget that that's not casual sometimes.
Yeah, okay. It's not as big as early sits, but it's definitely a major skip.
Actually, it might be bigger.
Nah, I think early sits saves like an hour, where EMS doesn't save quite as much.
Early City saves 42 or 48 minutes, something like that. At least it did when it was found. Early City is bigger? I don't know. I'm now kind of curious, because like it's a lot more esoteric what EMS saves. Early City is just, yep, now we don't have to finish Snow Peak and do Temple of Time, or do the quest, where EMS is like, sure, you get the Master Sword early, but what does that actually mean? Yeah, people do EMS casually all the time, and then they come and complain that their file's broken.
Yeah. Looks like Andy will be the first to tallow.
Looks like it.
410 cage break.
Very solid cage break, especially for a race.
Yep.
Looks like Fodder getting a 301, I don't know what that is, small key?
Yeah. 301 grandma skip.
Yeah, 301 grandma skip. And now he's on the Morpheal split. Good luck.
I think I named that one.
The runners are heading over to the goats right now, which, if you don't know... actually, what is the goat in thing on French? B's Italian. Well, let's see here. We're going to get an answer in just a moment. Andy's doing goats. We're going to herd 20, ideally 20 goats. Sometimes it's more than that, sometimes less.
Rentrée. It's rentrée.
That's a little less fun than some of the other languages. But that's what you get when you run French. So
it's
Andy
nice to have it be a single
goats.
word.
That's true.
Nice.
22 goats, very solid. Only 2 more goats than he should have herded. Cass also passed goats. I did not see his time. 26 goats from
Fodder.
All right. In terms of goats, I believe Andy is the goat winner.
You could say he's the goat of goats.
Mm-hmm. Goat, of course, meaning not greatest of all time, but a literal goat. In both senses. Yes. Now all of the runners are coming up on Bow, which this is one of the things that Back in Time did for us. Back in Time sets the opponent tamed flag, which is normally not set until after you do Elden Twilight, when you go and save Epona, go figure. Then that puts Bow in a state where he lets us wrestle him and get the iron boots, though he's not supposed to be in his house, but because of the broken state of Orden Village, Bow himself is broken, and we have to talk to him a lot. We have to, coerce him. But now we get some interesting slap session. Rock, paper, scissors.
And you don't want to lose, or else you lose lots of time.
Yeah, please do not lose. Cass and Andy both synced, it looks like, coming out of Phase 1, roughly. Maybe frames apart. So in Phase 1, slapping is just correct, optimal, because Bow will more likely be pushed to the side or slapped properly. Where in Phase 2, it's a lot more RNG, but slapping is still the fastest. Cass and Andy both just kind of getting pretty good times for their iron.
Fodder got some really bad RNG there.
And Fodder finishing the first phase. Doopsy also getting kind of bad RNG. A 730 and 731 iron boots, respectively, from Cass and Andy. Very,
Oh
very
no,
respectful.
Deucey. Deucey, no. Oh, it's so bad.
Doopsy's starting to do... So, like I mentioned before, slapping is technically what's fastest, but in Phase 2, pushing is what's going to have the better odds in this game of rock, paper, scissors. And so we saw Doopsy swap from slapping to pushing to just try and get the fight done. I have an 811 iron boots from Doopsy and an 815 from Fodder.
Could be worse. No one's too far behind. Bo can definitely go way worse.
Yeah, I've lost to Bo twice in the same session because I was just committed to beating him.
Yep.
All of our runners are saving here. That'll be useful later. Andy is doing a bunch of C-upping. Nice.
It's RNG.
Now we're getting... It's an RNG manip for later. Zelda will now give him a 7.
No, he'll get the box break RNG.
The box break RNG that determines that Zelda gives you a 7.
True.
I don't know what Cass was doing. I was watching Cass do box break and I was just confused the entire time.
He just has his own style, and it works for him.
Hey, more power to you. That's all Twilight Princess is about. Everything can be done a million ways for some reason. Fodder also doing the C-up thing. You guys know that, like, being in C-up is faster by, like, a frame, right? I don't know how it applies if you just spam it.
I didn't know it was faster to be in C-up.
Yeah, it makes the camera pan differently, just like what it does for...
Damn, I've been losing
Transform.
frames this entire time.
Yeah, unfortunately. I hate to break it to you.
Oh, there's my timer for my very cheesy, delicious pizza. Be right back.
Alright. And while QWERTY gets the very delicious pizza and cheesy pizza, I can talk about the most important part of the run, sewers. You just kind of run around, it's fun. They pull some chains, water goes up, you pull another chain, water goes down. And, yeah. Andy going in here, this is going to be one of the two small little things that we have. There's a little text displacement you can do on Midna there, where you talk to her before going into the cutscene. It lowers the number of text boxes in the cutscene. And the second thing here, Andy's going to try to successfully jump over a Midna trigger, but still trigger the air trigger to get the Z press. Or the Z thing where you can talk to Midna. Z thing where you can talk to Midna, that's what it's called. This is all just kind of a buffer until we get to Sword and Shield skip, which is, in most races, a huge deciding factor for the early game. Because each attempt at Sword and Shield skip takes about a minute. Doopsy not going for the text displacement there. It does only save something around half a second, and it's kind of hard. Doopsy also failing the text skip. Getting the, go what are you doing from Midna.
Sausage or pepperoni, Glubbers?
For pizzas?
Yeah.
I mean, why would you not have both?
I don't know. I don't vibe with both.
If I had to pick one or the other, I would say sausage if it's like a normal crust, pepperoni if it's like a thin crust.
Wow, that's like a really good analysis.
Yeah,
I never thought about it like that.
I'm a big pizza person, and by that I mean I worked at a pizza place when I was a freshman in college. One of the best ways to make any thin crust pizza, if you just do like a cheese pizza on thin crust, then you can like cut it into kind of rectangular strips. You can roll it up into almost like a sushi shape. and that is just like this nice little bite. Like honestly,
Yeah, that makes sense.
really
That
good.
sounds pretty good.
Yeah, we would get really bored and just come up with different ways to make pizza, or just like the things that we offered. Deep fried garlic knots are good.
Yeah.
Most places oven cook them, oven bake. We're coming up on Sword and Shield skip here, so we're gonna take this Bulblin. His name is Hugo, which is Hugh as in like Hugh Neutron, and Go as in like Van Gogh. And we're going to try and play Leapfrog with Hugo. And if we leapfrog successfully,
Deadly
we can
leapfrog.
jump. What was that?
Deadly leapfrog.
It's pretty deadly leapfrog. If we leapfrog successfully and Wii far enough, or sorry, GameCube far enough, then we will get into fair, jumping over the trigger where Midna calls you dense and tells you to go get the sword and shield, and hence sword and shield skip, and into the air trigger that is Fair and Twilight's entry.
That should work. Nice.
Andy getting it first try. Cass getting it right behind Andy.
Wow. Kind of vibe. Got some sync going on.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a 5-second separation between the two of them.
You could see Doopsy and Fodder entering pretty close as well.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the RNG, because Hugo is a bitch.
True. That's the annoying thing about Hugo is you have to go off of, or you don't have to. It's very safe to go off of an attack. Attackless sword and shield skip is very hard. But even more so, the attacking is RNG, and so he'll like do what he's doing right now to Doopsy, where he's kind of spacing himself around and not going where Doopsy quite wants.
That should work. Oh,
Nope.
no. Not exactly sure what was wrong. Might be that she just didn't wait long enough.
I believe Doopsy goes for no slides, but at least from what I looked at, that was a slide, and there was no slide.
Yeah, he did look like a tiny bit far forward for a no slide, I guess.
And looks like Cass and Andy are both going for at least some form of a gorge route.
Oh, what happened to Fodder?
I was not watching fodder. I was honestly looking and seeing if Cass ran bite route.
I'm guessing he just accidentally attacked Hugo or something. It's the only thing that would really make sense here. It's really easy to accidentally attack Hugo, especially like because with wolf controls you have to hold back for an entire frame before you backflip, or else you'll just attack.
2 frames late, says Fodder. Thank you, Fodder, for that analysis on how Fodder failed sword and shield skip. Hugo's still being mean to Doopsy. Hugo being very nice to Fodder, though.
Nice Fodder. Wow, that
And
was
Doopsy
like
getting
very
in.
synced. They both had synced fades there.
So Fodder got what is quote-unquote ideal for like Hugo's position, because it's both a slide and a no slide position. So you can even mess up what you're doing, and it still works. It's kind of just the sweet spot, quote-unquote, for Hugo. But yeah, now Andy and Cass coming up on early Master Sword, and we will stop talking about tricks for a while, sometime soon, I swear. This is going to be a super jump, and Andy going for fast EMS, failing it, to
Very
get
sad.
out of bounds and jump over to the grove.
Cass is
which is a
getting
little bit
bad
RNG.
swings.
Yep, it's a little
Nice.
RNG.
That works.
And Andy getting a bad swing now. And Andy up.
Alright,
Now
so Cass
Cass is
takes
in
the
the lead.
lead. So they'll go into Sacred Grove and get the Master Sword. Sacred Grove is very movement heavy. As in, like, it's hard to do Sacred Grove really bad, but there's like a high skill ceiling to how good you can do it.
Yeah, and there is a lore called jumping past the third Skull Kid hit without actually attacking. Please don't do that.
Yeah, I've done that. Well, the only time I've ever done that, I side-hopped past him.
I did it once
Don't ask
while
me
I
how.
was trying to, like... I was trying to figure out there's a way to do it that you target him late and that repositions Wolf Link so that the B attack goes towards the wall.
Yeah, Fodder's doing bite, I forgot.
Yep, Fodder runs Bite route, which is my favorite route, so I can talk a lot about that route. Fodder's gonna clear Farron Twilight, and went way too far back for that jump. So he's doing some interesting stuff. He killed that bug there and then went into the house. He didn't collect the tier because it's actually faster for him to go kill the bug, let it spawn the tier, and then go into the house and come back. It's ever so slightly faster to do that. It's something like...
And he's
just
gonna
under
try and
2%.
get a dash off this ledge. And if he gets a dash, it'll cancel the dash immediately, and he'll be able to dash again as soon as he lands. It's a
Nicely
common
done.
tech you'll see.
It's called
Dash cancels will be everywhere.
Fodder saying he didn't ask, like he needed to be asked for me to say something. Unfortunately, I am just here to talk about the game. Objectively,
Nice
subjectively.
EMS from Deucey.
Who knows? Oh, Cass just did the thing I was talking about.
Oh, did he?
I think Andy did too. Yeah, so you see how Cass was angled straight at the door, and Andy should be the same? No, Andy did not.
Oh, they're very close.
They are. Alright, so in the Skull Kid Arena, you just want to kill one of the puppets. You have a little bit of lag if you kill more than one. So you try to just kill one. That makes you able to attack Skull Kid because he's going to go into his puppet, or trumpet thing. And just 1, 2, 3 hits, and he's down.
You only want to hit one of his little guys because every single time you do, the game freezes a little bit to do like a hit stun effect, which just loses time.
Cass finishing the fight first, Andy shortly following behind. And Doopsy is near a waterfall. Very pretty. Fodder now going into EMS. I did not see what Doopsy's EMS was, but clearly she got it. Good job,
It was
Doopsy.
good. It was first try. Hopefully Andy doesn't catch up during puzzle.
Fodder getting a bad swing. Yeah, please do not catch up during puzzle. If somebody catches up during puzzle, I'm not going to say anything because I think the racers are listening.
That happened
Otherwise,
during
something can do it.
that happened during pool 2. I'll say that.
Ah. Yet another bad swing for Fodder. This is just unfortunate. Getting a good swing, finally. Very unfortunate RNG on Fodder's end, having to reset the trick, but finally getting in. Have we harassed Trez enough to play TP? Trez's profile picture is Midna, so I would imagine Trez has played Twilight Princess before. I may be wrong, but I would be very surprised. Alright, Cass getting a 2137? Is that what that says?
Wow.
And
that's
Andy at
pretty good.
2140. Play TP again.
Yeah, anything under 22 minutes is really good for a race.
Very much so. Even low 22s are good for a race. It just means something might have gone wrong with RNG. So we'll be seeing... No, Doopsy failed Sword and Shield skip. Doopsy will not be getting a 22. So Fodder's route will be a lot different from the other routes that we're going to see. Qwerty, do you know if Cass runs Pillar Clip route or ELH?
He runs ELH, I think.
Okay, so on screen we have 3 people running ELH and 1 person running Bite.
Come on, Fodder, get it together.
Nah, Bite runs.
This Puppy's also running Bite.
Which I'm kind of wondering where Tuffy's at.
Yeah, let me pull it up actually.
Yeah, hold on. I'll let you pull it up, and I will keep talking about this race. Doopsie going into the Master Sword puzzle, going left. Going down. And then
That's
probably
what you
going up
wanna
3
see.
times. Masterfully done.
Oh, nice. Looks like Tuffy got like a fairly fast seam clip in Gorge Void.
Nice.
She is currently 3 minutes ahead of her PB doing Farron.
Let's go. Doopsie very successfully getting this Master Sword puzzle. It is harder than it looks. Not really. But, you know, we can say that it is, and then people will believe us.
Then they'll
That's
be very
the power
impressed.
of commentary. But now that Cass and Andy have the Master Sword, they're going to go get a boomerang. I am apparently not believed by the chat. And by the chat, I mean specifically Crystal. Everyone else believes me. Yep. Doing Grove on 1 heart is never fun. Let's see. Ah. Okay, so we haven't talked about one-framers. I didn't talk about one-framers in Sewer, and you were getting pizza. So,
Damn.
when you come out of most cutscenes where you're at Wolflink, and yeah, like what Cass just did, and Midna hops on your back, there's a frame before she hops on your back that you can just dash, and it saves a little bit of time every time it happens. There's usually out of text, or out of, like, those were out of dig spots, and now they'll be doing some stuff with a lantern.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have the lantern right now when you're going through this fog, but yeah, there's supposed to be a monkey leading you through the log and he stole your lantern, but if you have the lantern it works the same. It just doesn't look right. It has like visual bugs.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately we don't actually know where the Forest Temple is. None of our runners told us. So we'll just have to wait and see if they can find it.
There's some helpful signs along the way.
Yeah, but no one read a sign. I don't know where it is, do you?
I couldn't say. Maybe Fodder will read the sign in coming clutch.
True. Sounds like Cass
I think
and
Cass
Andy...
found it.
Do you think that's the Forest Temple? That looks like the Spider Temple to me. That's a cobweb.
It is in a forest.
Let's see what it says, okay? Wow, it actually didn't pop up with... Oh, right, because you have to roll into the thing.
Well, I guess we're still not sure then.
Yeah, I'm still unsure. The runners are just kind of jumping into a void?
Yeah, so they're doing a trick called Forest Back in Time, where they're trying to jump out behind the load zone and void out again, so they can get back on the back in time screen. And then they're going to jump off again, but they're going to press start as they jump off, so that they can load a file. And they're going to load the bow save that they made earlier. And that will put them in the King Bulblin 1 fight. And from there, they will reset the game and skip the cutscene as it resets. And that will magically give them all of the monkeys they need in Forest Temple.
Mm-hmm. And that's called Early Monkeys. So what happens there is, for some reason, the value tied to the boss fight, or to determine the boss fight, is also tied to the monkey count, for some reason. So because King Bulblin's boss number value is higher than 4, the game will go, oh, you have 4 monkeys when you go across the vine.
Yeah, I think we actually have something like 34 monkeys, but it doesn't show us 34 monkeys, very unfortunately.
Very, very unfortunate. Alright, we're here at the worst part of the run, Nancy. Both the runners electing to nut Nancy.
Oh no, I think Andy
Unfortunately
busted.
for Cass, They both busted.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, Nancy is allergic to nuts for both of our runners here.
Yeah,
Cass
he's
getting
bad
past.
RNG.
Andy getting very bad RNG. Oh, that's really bad RNG.
Oh no. Just
She
turn
goes
left.
down.
Oh no.
Okay.
Go to the right and then go up. It'll work.
You could go right now. Now you can't.
Yeah, sad.
Cass going to the monkey thing, though.
There it is.
Look at how many monkeys Cass has. 4. That's more than 0.
I wonder how many we need to get across this gap.
If I had to wager a guess, it's...
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god.
Whoa. It's the exact number of monkeys, because we couldn't spawn 30-some-odd monkeys.
Imagine how laggy that would be. That would be like the funniest part of the run.
That would be hilarious.
Alright, so now Cass is going to fight Ook to get the Gale Boomerang, and the amount of times Ook hops is just completely random.
And Doopsie will be going for 4
3,
spin.
4. 4 hops for Cass. Not too bad.
The optimal number of hops if you're playing the HD version. Good job, Cass. Slapping a monkey's butt.
That's what we want to see.
Rid it of some parasites. Andy's turn for the hops.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
4.
These runners are identical in a lot of ways. The only thing notably different has been Nancy.
Of course.
And let's see what Doopsie's Nancy looks like here. Doopsie killing the lesser-known Jonathan, because he just kind of dies.
36 ring for Cass.
Ooh, very solid. And this commentator's coffee is cold. You know, cold mochas are like good, but when they're supposed to be hot,
Andy
there's like
just
a
missed
little
it.
bit of...
30 flat for Andy.
Well, unfortunately, if your rang time is not under 30 minutes,
You
then
notably cannot PB.
Exactly, you legally cannot PB. Fortunately for Andy, his PB is still sub 3, so that means that he can still sub 3, he just is no longer allowed to PB. Cass, on the other hand, perfectly allowed to PB. But if Andy does get a time better than his best, he has to reset his splits legally.
Okay. Alright, got Fodder doing forest bit now. Oh, that is a late frame.
Yep. Let's see how many hops Doopsie gets. Hopefully, Ook rolls 0 times.
2, 3, 4. Oh my god.
She's also... Ook is also going the same direction every time.
Alright, Fodder, it's up to you. I'm gonna get Tuffy's stream back up and see where she is.
Fodder jumping into a void. And selecting the correct file. Good job, Fodder.
Yeah, it looks like Tuffy lost a little bit of time on EMS, but she's still ahead of her PB.
Oh, we didn't talk about Forest Escape at all. Good thing there's 2. Cass and Andy are out of the forest. We needed the boomerang to do that. It's called a boomerang long jump attack. No one calls it that, because no one really cares about the fact that it's done with a boomerang. We just call it an LJA. And
well, they'll be doing another one here.
Jump over the mailman. Unfortunately for him, no post on Sundays. So Cass did Sunday skip. Saturday skip? Whatever.
What day is it? Is it Sunday? No, it's Saturday for sure.
Heading into Gorge Void. We're heading into Gorge Twilight to do Gorge Void. Gorge Void is a 1-frame trick where you press the A button while holding the L.
And if you don't get it, you lose a minute.
Fodder bust a nut. Okay, Jonathan down.
That's Jonathan.
But if they don't get Gorge Void, they lose 1 minute and 1 second.
It's not what we want to see.
Let's see if Cass can do it here. It's after this Shadow Beast fight. There will be a cutscene showing the bridge, or the lack of a bridge, I should say. And 1 frame with no ability to buffer, no nothing.
I don't know what just happened.
Voidant. Let's see if Andy can overtake Cass here.
Come on.
And Andy is Gorge Voidant. Good job, Andy. Andy is now in the lead. It's not going to really look like it. There's a bit of a route difference if you fail it. But Andy is in the lead. Fodder spoiling the fact that he got a 2-hop.
Fodder, come on. No spoilers. And he got worryingly close to the map warping trigger.
Just for that, I'm doubling the number of hops you get.
Right, Andy's going for a really cool trick called a Rupee Roll.
-2 hop, which is equivalent to a 4-hop.
He's going to try and do an LJ up under this. Oh no, oh no. Just barely got the rupee in the boomerang there. And he should be able to get an LJ.
He's going to jump on a fence, look at a rupee, and then roll his control stick so that he lands behind the fence. And then he's going to do some fun side hop shenanigans. Go over here, and he's going to throw the boomerang. Do that boomerang LJA. And, ooh, slightly too far to the right. This is really bad. This is effectively having failed Gorge Void, but...
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Is it? No, it's more like 35, 40 seconds.
Well, he had to save warp too, so...
Very, very unfortunate.
I think that loses more time than...
Cass, on the other hand, having done the second of 3 forest escapes because he failed Gorge Void, is now at Lanayru Gate, where we remember that gates are a suggestion. Fodder turning Link into an E. And Cass jumping into Lanayru while Andy resets and redoes Rupee Roll. Let's see if Cass goes for the Crashy strat. But first, we get to play this fun little minigame. Is it grass?
Oh no, Andy failed Rupee Roll again.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah, he didn't get up on the fence.
Oh no. And Cass is now in the lead, even though it... And... Doopsie... Okay, Doopsie's coming up on the Forest Escape. I can talk about the Forest Escape, finally.
Doopsie hasn't done Gorge Void yet, but damn sure. Right, no, that's not right. Did she miss Gorge Void?
No, she missed Gorge Void.
Oh, okay.
So, if we target a very specific spot... While standing in a very specific spot, we can LJ over the trigger to not leave the Forest Temple, and lets us leave the Forest Temple. Cass, on the other hand, not going for a strat that crashes the game if you fail it. Smart
This
play.
should work for Andy. That's it.
Andy on the fence. His first one failed by not doing the LJA here at the end correctly. So, that looks a lot better, though.
Yeah. He started with a more left angle.
Mm-hmm. Cass not going for Karg out of bounds.
I think that's a very fair choice to make in a race.
I tend to disagree. Karg out of bounds is not hard, but now I'm going to fail it the next time I do it.
True, you have the karma now.
Doopsie also showing that gates are suggestions, even though argued a bit. Andy, having gotten Gorge Void, is in Kakariko. He's the first one to Kakariko. But he still has to do that Lanayru sequence that Cass is on the Karg flight of right now.
Yeah, so I think Cass is ahead by about a minute then.
If not a little bit more.
It's really hard to tell until they both get Vessel.
If I had to wager a guess, it's probably closer to 2, just because of how late into Rupee Roll Andy failed the first one. Now Fodder coming up on Gorge Void, which is not in Bite Route, so he's just going to try to press the B button and see if he gets, is my run faster or not? And is Fodder's run faster on this route, or did he pick the wrong route? Let's see here. It is slower. He got the B press.
Oh no.
Should have run Gorge route. Doopsy going for the Karg Drown strat and got trolled. Doopsy going for it again. If the Karg catches you and if the Karg catches you and the rider does drown, then the game will crash. If the rider doesn't drown, you just kind of get thrown. But with the strat that you're doing to drown the rider, pretty rare for it to not actually get drowned and get grabbed.
Isn't Bite slower than ELH missed Gorge Void now, or am I making that up?
You're just making that up.
Okay.
It's like a lot closer to even. But still, Bite Route is faster than failing Gorge Void. If you had pressed A there, Fodder, then I would have clapped. Unfortunately for you, it's definitely... So, the metric that I'm going off of, Zach, is that Bite Route was 41 seconds slower than Gorge Pillar Clip. We save, what, 16 seconds with ELH? 18? So, sure, you're assuming good RNG, but you kind of have to assume good RNG, because I can just as easily... Huh?
Andy is not getting through this gate.
Andy is having a gate argue with him. Andy, please say please.
There it is. Just needed angle
Andy
for
saying
the
please. Fodder also at the gate, having a bit of an argument. So here's where we're going to see a bit of a route difference. Fodder is not running an ELH route, meaning he's not emptying Lake Hylia. So Fodder will be doing Pillar Clip, where these other runners have just gone straight to the Karg Drowning, or lack thereof in 2 of 3 cases.
Yeah, so Fodder will be the first in Lake Bed, and also the first to get Claw Shot, probably.
I would really hope he's the first to get Claw Shot.
Yeah, I don't remember what Tuffy's route does. Let me pull Tuffy up again and see where she's at.
I forgot there was a 5th racer for a moment.
We could probably get her swapped in for Fodder or Cass at some point. Seems like she's playing fairly well.
Seeing as Cass is in the lead, I would hope we don't swap Cass off.
Oh, Cass is in the lead. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. That was interesting from Deucey. He like attacked that guy without like getting thrown at all. Uh-oh. Looks like Fodder is not getting Pillar Clip.
Fodder drowning, unfortunately losing a minute. Now, when we say goal, 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 we do usually mean good luck, but in Fodder's case, he meant he's running out of air and drowning.
Beast goal, goal, goal.
Cass doing a C-up before the transform for Rupee Roll, which is one of the few places that I would argue you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I agree on that. Waste Rupee time.
Yeah, less Rupee time, and if you don't, you have a little bit of time to reorient yourself in space, but technically faster.
Well, he got it, so...
Yeah. This is a very far angle, okay?
Yeah,
He's doing
okay,
this
good. I was worried he was going to go for that, and I was like, oh no.
Same.
that was very close to failing, I think.
And it looks like Fodder is clipped into the pillar.
Oh,
Out
that's
of bounds.
it. Just needs to swim to win.
Yeah, he had a lot of air. He's fine. So, Cass here going to go around. I didn't mention this earlier with Andy, but going around in a very odd way. We're avoiding the King Bulblin 1 trigger.
Now we'll see how far ahead Cass is as soon as he grabs Vessel.
It's looking like a 43, 30, low 30 something. No, sorry, like higher 20.
And it's going to take Andy about like 90 seconds to climb here and then warp, probably.
Mm-hmm. Doopsy and Andy might be very close at this point.
Doopsy didn't get Gorge Void, right? Yeah, you might be right.
Doopsy didn't get Gorge Void, Andy did. So, Rupee roll time versus getting up and through the ZD warp portal. But now Cass starting on the Elden Twilight sequence. While Fodder is in lake bed, trying to jump up, and getting hit by Jake. Hi, Jake. At Jake ZSR. Cass, going into the basement here, this is one of my more favorite parts of the run. I love this little trick that you do here. And if you fail it, I'm going to be disappointed in you.
Looks like Tuffy just did early monkeys.
I am disappointed in Cass.
Did you mess with basement bugs?
Yeah. Basement bugs are really cool when done correctly.
Yeah, I just recently learned how to do it well.
Okay, so Andy is warping to CAC as Doopsy is under the fence. So Andy is
like
probably
Andy's
ahead by 30, 40 seconds.
Yeah, because he also has the portal already. Doopsy's
Exactly.
Get that. Do we have a name for the Tektite that Fodder just killed?
Nope. How about Henry?
Henry? I feel like something else is already named Henry.
I don't know of a Henry.
It needs to be a T name, because we already have Terry. Terry the Tektite and something else. Thomas the Tektite.
Why does it have to be an alliteration?
I don't know. It just feels right, because we already have Terry.
Doopsy getting a 45-24 vessel. It's a lot of vessels. Do you mind, like, sharing those with a local navy or something? Or maybe Pepsi? At one point, having one of the world's largest navies.
There's basement bugs done properly from Andy.
Thank you, Andy, for being correct. And Cass is in a bedroom. Malka TOS.
I guess the other race is probably finished just now, right?
The other race is... We have Marco entering Ganondorf, and I am not going to start commentating the other race.
Yeah, okay, I was just wondering.
But yeah, Marco is entering Dark Lord, and Dean is entering Boss Door. It's barely a sub 3, it's like a 259.40 something.
Nice.
Or, sorry, 259.
Andy is going to dash into this wall to make this bug come down quicker. And then he can just have an inconsistent spot where he can jump and get it there.
Nice.
Interesting B attack that he did. Okay, Fodder. Fodder just auto-spinned Deku Toad. You don't want to do that.
refresh my page because I think I am a full minute behind you.
That is interesting.
Alright, I see Fodder is just having gotten the claw shot.
Yep, I have that.
And save warping now. Okay, I was about 30 seconds behind you. I have no clue what just happened.
Yeah, no, the restream's been a bit weird for me. At one point, I just had like Andy's stream on like really low volume, and then out of nowhere, it just turned all of the streams up to full volume, and it really hurt my ears.
And this commentator is not using audio for this. I have heard this game a lot.
I like to like be able to hear when something of note might be happening.
Oh, you know, that's fair.
Like, I
Andy
think
getting
Andy
the
just
one
got the
framer
quick.
there.
Yeah.
Let's see if
I was watching Cass while it happened, but I heard it.
I was watching Andy, because I don't have the audio. The only audio that I have here is quirky.
Doopsy does not get it.
Yeah, it's a weird one-framer, honestly.
And you jump attacks this bug from a far ways away to get it to consistently hop over there. And then he'll set himself up so that he can collect the tier and quickly dash out. He's waiting to see the tier collect before he dashes out, or else he'll have to go back in and get it.
Mm-hmm. And we'll see if Andy does Wolf Bomb House skip here. I missed if Cass did it.
Of course he does.
Alright. Nice lineup. Oh, slightly flicking
like
too far.
Okay, I was worried he was gonna go for that. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Andy! I don't even know what he did wrong there. He might have just released too late. I think he's behind Doopsy now.
I wasn't paying enough attention. He is definitely behind Doopsy now. The interesting thing was that Andy could have reset that. You basically need to be touching the load zone, or the hole trigger, to not be able to go out and back in, which is a little bit faster if you get second try. But Andy just electing to blow up the bomb house and watch the cutscene.
I would probably elect to do the same, other than like risk doing Wolf Bomb House skip again.
There. This commentator, being a mainly all dungeons runner, does that trick a lot. It's very early in the run for us. It's like 32 minutes in. It's around boomerang length for any percent. Nicely done, Andy. Getting the interesting manip thingy maboppet.
Alright, Tuffy just got the Gale Boomerang, so she'll be heading to Elden. Hopefully Bite goes well.
Fodder electing to clip out of bounds to make me proud, and not making me proud. And dying.
ZFG sad.
Jim Cry Rule. But now Cass is out of Elden Twilight, and we'll be going straight into another Twilight, which is the part of the run that I call very boring. Linearu Twilight.
Cass is on like a really good pace.
Yeah, Cass is ahead of his PB by a minute and... is that 9 seconds? No, a minute 19. Let's go, Cass.
Cass sub 3 of this run, question mark. Oh, looks like Tuffy did not crash and bite, which is great.
Good job, Tuffy. Fodder did get out of bounds, making me a bit more proud. 139. Yeah, great. That is a good time to be ahead of your PB. Unfortunately, I could not read it on the small little window that I have, and the fact that the 3 is covered up by a bare shoulder on an anime fox girl. Cass going a woo as a human downriver. Presumably in response to my statement about an anime fox girl.
Andy, I know I don't know the reroute. I just realized that she did bite like way before. But she is in Elden.
Get a bigger monitor. Genius. See, this is why Trez makes the big bucks. I don't know if Trez makes big bucks, but this is why we revere Trez so much. I'm gonna go out right now, mid-run, and buy a TV and just watch on that instead.
I'm pulling up the Wii byte route so I don't make further mistakes.
I'm going to just be guessing and, like, not even really looking at Tuffy's run. I'm going to guess that because Tuffy is in Eldon, Tuffy is grabbing the vessel. Ooh, Cass doing the little thing that for some reason everyone does there but nowhere else, where you push the bug a little bit towards the direction that you're going to go. It's a nice little manip that you can do. A lot more of a task strat than anything to get a meaningful distance, but it's kind of nice for orienting yourself in space, pushing the bug before it blows up. Doopsy getting gamer side hop. Doopsy is confirmed a gamer. Good job, Doopsy. I don't know if this clapping is coming through.
Oh, we got Tuffy swapped in now. Nice.
Tuffy swapped in. And I am already confused because Wii is inverted.
I'm also confused.
Ooh, throwing the stick a little late.
I was like, she's on the wrong side of the fireplace.
That's a bingo square, says Fodder, the designer of the bingo squares. Commentators being confused about Wii. I will literally always be confused about Wii. I only played Wii when I was like, let's see, 2006. I was 8? Maybe 9 if it took me long enough that my birthday passed. Ooh, I see that Cass saved some more time on the Linear Vessel split, but unfortunately, the shoulder is still there. And getting waterfall side hop while I was talking about shoulders. Good job, Cass. Skipping the rupees like a true French runner. And Doopsy is also in Linear Twilight.
Fodder is getting ending blow.
Fodder is getting ending blow because bite route. Yay, bite route. Cass jumping between the tiers, trying to collect both, but failing. Little unfortunate, but it happens every so often.
Why did I think you were supposed to get ending blow after, like, Forest Temple and bite route?
Like after beating Diababa?
Oh, yeah, never mind. You're right.
You're probably thinking of how in AD and in the intermediate route, in both cases, because you beat Diababa, you just get it before you go into Forest Temple. But Fodder is going to die. Goodbye, Fodder.
Dying in a good way.
Dying correctly. What is this, Skyward Sword? Tuffy getting Bombhouse skip.
Nice.
Intermediate route doesn't beat Diababa. I meant beginner route.
I don't know, the route that gets ending blow right outside of Forest Temple.
Yeah. I think that's any bite route. Because any route that finishes Fair and Twilight will want to get ending blow from... Fodder, did you just bonk next to that? Good job, Fodder.
Alright, we got Doopsy going into lily pad bugs, the most bullshit bugs in the entire game.
Fodder is doing what we did earlier for Back in Time Equip, or for Forest Bit.
Okay, Doopsy knows how to do...
But actually doing bite.
Doopsy knows how to do lily pad bugs, what a surprise.
Slightly. She didn't dash off of that last one. Fodder doing the King Bulblin 1 fight, though. Watch as we do this without a bow. Which is just kind of normal, but not for Hundo. I don't know. And fighting the minions instead of King Bulblin. You got this, fodder. This is entertaining, is what it is. He's a true showman. I would explain how the fight works, but frankly...
No one cares.
No one cares. And also, fodder wasn't really showing it off.
I thought you weren't supposed to go for spins, but maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
There's one spin optimally. Well, technically two if you count phase 2, because there's supposed to be a spin here.
Uh-oh. Okay, that was had me worried. Oh,
Nope.
He didn't get it.
Yeah, that was late. Doopsie is in the water. Swim, swim.
My entire experience with King Bulblin has been through Jotwad.
And Cass entering Castletown at 542. Very solid into the split. Very solid. Wait, your experience is King Bulblin 2?
No, with KB1. It's been Jotwad.
Oh. Did I just hear you say Jotwad and then assume it was King Bulblin 2 because I said the word 2 or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. Good job, me. Cass showing off those dash cancels, where we normally don't just do it to get around, but in specifically Castletown, dash cancels are faster. Because wolf speed is so low that dash canceling is just faster.
Yeah, like normal high dash speed is like 33, while like B attack speed is like 30.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too different.
Dashing can even be up into the 40s, where Doopsie is right now. It would be, I think, 38.
I didn't know it was faster there. I guess that makes sense. It would be way longer if it wasn't fast, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Cass is in the lead and then Doopsie. Unless
right
Andy
now-
has done something crazy off stream.
I haven't seen any mistakes from Doopsie, so other than the aforementioned mistakes a while ago. So Doopsie is on a pretty solid run since then.
Yeah, I mean, aside from, what was it? She failed Gorge Void and she failed Hugo once, I think.
Yeah, she was Gorge Voidant. Hugo failed once, and Back in Time took a little bit. Although they all did, I think they were all around 120. And it was like an 811 bow.
Okay, Andy has confirmed he's playing like ass off stream. Good to know. Andy's
Congrats
now in
on
last
the
place.
butt. Fodder now failing the thing. Come on, guys, just do basement bugs correctly. Forehead. Yes, please do not put your butts on the stream. I don't think ZSR would like that very much. Or Twitch.
So I'm not sure with route differences, but I think that Tuffy isn't too far behind Fodder, even despite route differences.
Fodder doing something that I'm a little surprised by, skipping the Midna trigger for the Silver Rupee later.
Because she finished Elm, but she still needs to get Claw Shot, I think. Fairly interesting comparison between Wii and GameCube.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. We'll
Jump earlier, Fodder.
See how that shows up later for Fodder, because that strat is my patented strat. And not
Silver Rupee?
trivial. The way that he does Silver Rupee, there's technically a Dragonbane way to do it, but that way is like very inconsistent because it depends on how the rang swings, where the way that I do it is fully consistent. Even if
Is Dragonbane's the one where you like go in a circle with the boomerang?
Go in a circle with the boomerang?
You like spin around and target 3 times behind you. No, I've seen somebody do it like that. Oh, that's yours.
That's mine.
Okay.
It took me a second to think about what you were saying, but yeah, that's mine. Dragonbane's is in a different spot from the normal one. You drop the bomb behind you, and just target once up.
Oh, yeah,
We're just not going to talk about the opponent out of bounds. Why would we talk about it?
Right, Morgan. Why are...
This is casual gameplay.
I've seen it too many times that it just feels like, oh yeah, that's normal. Yes, Tuffy is currently out of bounds with Epona, and she is currently dashing to, I believe, Linearu.
Unfortunately, the chat talking about the Epona out of bounds, I had fully recognized it, and I was just committed to not talking about it and just letting it be. But it is a cool trick. It's probably my favorite trick in TV, because Epona's flying.
Yes, Andy TP Pegasus.
I think this is Coforce clip heading into that. Cass, however, having finished Linear Twilight, is now going to also die.
Or not.
I don't know what that was.
That was interesting. I don't exactly know where he got rid of the fall damage.
So that spot used to be used when we dropped bombs. We would use that spot to drop 3 bombs, roll off of that spot, and drop 3 more because the first bombs would drop into the water. I haven't seen anybody even near that in a long time. But Cass is going to do some awoo time. Everybody get your awoos in chat. We are now like GDQ, where we talk about awoo. And if anybody puts uwoo instead, know that the Nintendo ninjas are coming for you.
Well, I should mention, I think Tuffy is doing Bite ELH on Wii, which is a relatively new invention for Wii.
Crystal and Morgan having the Nintendo ninjas come for us. So if uwoo is supposed to be a face, are the eyes closed or something, and then Trez's owo is the awoken energy? An owo is an uwoo that has
Don't think about it too hard.
I am absolutely going to think about this too hard. That's what I do. Fodder getting bomb house skip.
Tuffy did
Congrats.
the cool thing that I don't remember what it's called.
Huh?
She clipped through the house. I forget what that's called.
That's Quaforce clip. Maybe Quaforce. It's a QUA.
Why is it called that?
The person who found its name. That is not the first time I've been told that today, Trez, and it is noon. 12:17 to be exact. Now Doopsy doing the awoos. The owos, the uwoos, and the awoogas. So we are all e-girls, wolves,
Cass is doing this fight in a specific way. You're not supposed to be able to do this fight as Wolf, but if you do those specific attacks, you have just enough time to finish it out with Wolf with an A attack. So he's doing this because it kind of breaks Isa a bit, and she'll keep on ringing you in whenever you go to UZR. So you can get any amount of bomb bags you want. Because she'll just keep on giving you them, and then you warp away, and then she gives you another bomb bag. So he's going to get a bomb bag just now, and then he's warping away, and he's going to get another one, which will give him a duped bomb bag, which is it's a permanent bomb bag that he can, that will stay if he, it's not like the Lent bomb bag. I forget exactly all the differences.
Not quite. Okay, so when you dupe over your duped bomb bag, how the game works is it triggers a minigame state, where it stores your current inventory, which includes a bomb bag, the Lent one, and gives you the fake one again. Then when you go and die, finish the minigame, which we're never going to do, beat a temple, or you save warp, then you will be given your old equips back. It exits the minigame state, which then, because the game says, but you had this bomb bag, it's just committed as a permanent bomb bag. It's no longer a Lent bomb bag, because it returns it to you as that. Which is what Cass will be doing here, after clipping out of bounds in the plum minigame. Is
So do you
dying.
know about the funny glitch on Wii in card where if you like aim at the very center of the screen, it will just cause you to nosedive.
Wii is weird.
Yeah.
And that is weird spelled with 3 I's.
I think you could make it work too.
Flipping out of bounds. Weird.
He has to jump off twice here because he didn't damage down earlier.
I'm confident somebody told me side hopping is faster than jump attacking, but only by frames. So Cass has emptied Lake Hylia. Congrats. I wonder what that'll accomplish. Let's find out. Taking damage, so probably another Death Warp if I had to guess. Throwing a bomb to presumably die with. Angle buffering to die more correctly.
True. Wouldn't want to die incorrectly.
Exactly. And has the boomerang in hand, so is going to do an LJA.
Nice. Nice.
And getting into Lakebed Temple with whatever that was. We call that a bomb boost. I still can't really tell how ahead of his PB Cass is, because we're getting progressively lower on this shoulder.
I see minus 221.
I can tell there's like a 2. Exactly. Cass was swimming in the air. Doopsy has also emptied Lake Hylia, so let's see if Doopsy can successfully swim. Pillar Clip has really changed its appearance. Jokes aside, what they're doing is a very specific setup to get into a very specific position, such that when you pull a bomb and start moving at the same time, which is what you'll see Doopsy do here in just a moment, while C upped, pulled the bomb, moving and bomb pulled on the same frame, gives you a 3-frame window to do a jump attack that lands you into Lake Bed, or onto the trigger to go in, or onto the little plane where the load zone is to go into Lake Bed, and that gets you in. Very specific, very nice setup found by Nimzo very recently. Previously, we were doing it a different way, found by Beast last year, but very fun. Cass now in Lake Bed, Doopsy not far behind. We're doing the very old Lake Bed strats.
Yeah, so
They're back.
Fodder just got Vessel, and Tuffy is warping the meteor right now.
I don't really know how to gauge that, because I know that like Lake Bed is super different on Wii.
Well, I think Tuffy's doing ELH route on Wii.
Oh.
Which I don't... I know how like Wii Bite works for Lake Bed. I don't remember exactly how ELH works. But I think there's a chance that they're not too far apart.
Who's in the lead? Notable Cass in the top right is in the lead, and Doopsy on the top left is behind by maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Okay, Banana just says ELH does it in one trip.
Interesting.
So that'll probably be after Linear Twilight then.
Fodder, on the other hand, will not be going to Lake Bed after Linear Twilight.
Yes,
Right.
he already has the claw shot.
Mm-hmm. And he will have to go back to kill Morpheal, but he will instead be going to go get the ball and chain.
Yeah, and I think Tuffy still gets that after.
Ooh, Cass having
engaged.
failed the 0 cycle.
One of his more notable time losses so far.
Getting the 1 cycle, though. Doopsy about to enter the Toad. Hopefully not get swallowed by the Toad, which I don't even think is an attack. And it is now pouring outside. This has been a statement about what is on my third screen, called my window screen.
I have my window screen completely covered.
Yeah, my blinds are actually closed for this. I just can hear it. Doopsie getting the 0 cycle.
Nice.
Let's see if she gets the 1 cycle. There we go. Alright, that's a decent time save. So notable, Cass, for some reason, given the full username experience, is going to grab some water bombs, going into Morpheal. And not Doopsie, also given the full username experience, for some reason shortened to Doopsie, is grabbing the claw shot maybe 30-40 seconds behind. Eel is very much so RNG, so we could see the lead swap here.
Yeah, this is going to be a hype eel. I mean, eel is always hype. What am I saying?
Oh, it's like the 0 cycle of the toad doing the jumpy thing, and the 1 cycle of the slashies. Let's Goron indeed.
Let's go,
Cass-
Goron.
Cass doing a lineup that I haven't seen before for the what
There's like
I
a
still
million
call the
things that work
backup
there.
because that's what it was for years. Interesting. But if it works, it works.
You can make so many angles that work.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Maybe my stream
Yep.
lagged.
Nope. I saw it too.
Did he just backflip straight in, or did you not see him do the
Backflip
upright walk?
straight in by doing an Iron Boots equip. I've seen that before, but it's risky because for obvious reasons.
Wow, swag strats. Oh no, Tuffy.
Doopsie having failed the boss key skip in the most forgiving way, just kind of not slashing down.
Yeah, Tuffy just bonked off near the what's the one bug on the balcony.
Oh no. Okay, so
Just
Cass is going to pull a bomb here, unequip the Iron Boots going into the cutscene. So we haven't really talked about bomb management, water management, etc., etc.
Oh
so,
no, not again.
Oh,
She
no.
missed the ledge.
So we don't have the Zora armor. Cass is holding a bomb, and if Cass drops the bomb, the game doesn't know that he's underwater anymore for some reason, and refills his water, or his air. That is what we're going to be using for Morpheal and for the lake bed phase of Zant.
It's
to
because
not
he enters
drown.
a standing animation, but he's not on the ground. So the game doesn't recognize that he's standing on the ground in water. He just thinks he's standing.
Neat.
And did decomp work on it? Oh, Doopsie, you're scaring me.
Huh? That looked fine.
I thought it was about to go in.
It was definitely close. Doopsie doing a more minor optimization where you do it as the eye starts to go into Morpheal, where it means that the pull of the bomb is synced with the cutscene starting, or is rather behind it, meaning that you maximize the air that you get from it. Cass way too far back for this.
Will Doopsie go for one bomb? Doesn't look like she has the RNG for it.
No, this,
no, this could
is
work.
absolutely RNG for it.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a little tight, but I think this could work.
We'll see if she goes for it. If she does, then she could take the lead. She's going for it.
Oh, didn't get the regrab.
Actually, she equipped over Claw Shot.
Oh, I didn't notice. Yeah, I guess she didn't think it was going to work.
Yeah, which is fair, because it wouldn't have. She's going to have to do suck strats here. Doopsie getting sucked. Cass is on the back. Is this the final hit? Okay, they are very close behind each other.
Will he get...
Cass
I don't know
buffering
about
the
that.
regrab as Doopsie is
Yeah.
doing the attacks
Oh.
forward.
Wow.
Barely grabbing.
Wow.
Doopsie getting the
Doopsie barely
second
grabbing.
claw shot. Doopsie might drown.
No. That is crazy.
Scary ends to the eel on both parts. They are separated by seconds getting out of eel. Oh, impressive. And this commentator still hasn't started his croissant.
Dude, I almost ate a whole pizza.
Fair enough. Let's see what else is going on here while they're in a cutscene. Fodder is dash canceling through Lineru, and Tuffy is running through Lineru. This is a wonderful time.
Okay, so it looks like Dupes is about 3 seconds behind, based on when those heart pieces fell. Well, I guess you can't tell until Midna pops out. Yeah, about 3 seconds. What happened? How did Dupsy pull ahead there? Oh wait, no. Wait, what?
What happened?
How did Dupsy pull ahead? She was like 3 seconds behind, and then she just pulled ahead.
Oh, how many hearts do they have?
I think Cass might have left during the cutscene and then not come back in time.
Oh, they both have 4 hearts. Text.
No, I think Cass left.
Cass says text.
And
honestly, I would believe it.
There's no way, right? Is French text on Warfield that slow?
French text is so slow just in general. So we talked about French being barely slower than the optimal texts earlier. The reason is because you skip the rupees. French text is so slow that it took what could have on another language been like 20 seconds saved, like 18 seconds, and turned it into 2 seconds lost. French text is that slow. But what about the Midna text, Cass? That would be ridiculous, but there is also the cutscene RNG. I didn't see the cutscene RNG on either side.
I was watching that. I looked at the queue after the cutscene RNG.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he missed the heart container. That would do it.
Where is Andy? Presumably in his home.
I'll pull up Andy's. I'll check. Andy is fighting Eel.
Yeah, fair enough.
Looks like he just did the first hit and he's sinking down. He got pretty bad RNG, it looks like. Gonna be a little scuffed.
Gypsy and Cass failing the
should work.
Louise glitch. And Fodder doing boss bug, which we didn't really talk about earlier. So
Yeah,
the bug will only start its attack or count down its attack timer while it's on the screen, which is the point of keeping it off screen with the C up, so that we can manipulate it in a way that we can angle ourselves well enough to knock it down at an angle where we can backflip.
Oh, Andy's getting really bad RNG.
I don't know what I put on a clinic means, but I'm going to assume that Fodder is now watching a waiting room of a hospital.
Ooh, and Andy just wasted a bomb. He accidentally dropped it before getting a refill.
Meanwhile, Cass and Doopsy running straight through a tavern. There are no dogs allowed here.
Strats. Okay, he's grabbed on the second time. That's a good frame. Gets the... Oh no! Is he dead? He didn't get the regrab. I think Andy just died.
There is a 6-second difference between Cass and Doopsy.
Yeah, Andy died in Eel.
Unfortunate. That is not great. However, we have Fodder doing a bite route. He's finished Lineru. This is where the route changes quite a bit. So where every other route has gone straight into entering Lakebed and doing the eel, Fodder is going to go and do the same thing that the others did. Get the bomb bag, dupe the bomb bag, get a real one. But he's going to head up to Snow Peak instead, which is more fun, because eel is annoying. Nicely done, getting that yellow rupee. Not doing French, so he does have to pay fire later. This is a very close race between Doopsy and Cass. So, there's a few things at stake here. So, whoever gets third place in the race goes to a last chance pool, where the racers will race for a chance to get into the main bracket in the final positions. Or just go straight down to the redemption bracket, which is the secondary bracket that we have. Second place will be facing I don't know who, because I don't have the bracket up right now. I should probably pull it up. Whoever wins, though, gets to race me. So yeah. That'll be fun. I need to contact whoever wins this. Which is currently Cass. Let's see if Cass can win this. Or maybe
Arbiters has to happen still.
Arbiters does have to happen still. What do you mean, isn't Doopsy ahead? I forgot about that! I completely forgot about that. I am literally watching Doopsy be ahead, and I was like, yep, Cass is in the lead. Doopsy finishing Linnayru, sure. Linnayru, not Twilight, that's the new name for MDH. Cass not too far behind, maybe 20, 30 seconds. Now, unfortunately for Cass, these splits do move up, so I don't think that we will ever get off of this anime girl's shoulder.
Andy just got eel.
Congrats, Andy. Fodder is still trying to dupe this bomb bag. This is not good. That's going to... Yep. Doopsy getting ending blow. Cass entering ending blow. Something Fodder already has, so that means Fodder's in the lead, right?
True. Clueless.
Oh, no. Unfortunate. Fodder doing it almost correctly. It was all correct except for the fact that the bee attack put him into the Shadow Beast's collision, meaning that the jump attack went the wrong direction. And that one was because it was invincible, which can happen. That just means that you're too quick on the jump attack. And ending blow is... Oh, it's called coup de grace in French. I like that name.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Huh? Tuffy duping, getting the bomb bag dupe before Fodder.
Again.
Fodder is getting trolled, but to Fodder's credit, after you fail it once, the positioning of all of the Shadow Beasts is not great.
That works.
There we go. Hey, you finally got it, Fodder. A lot of people can't do that, right? GG, Fodder. Doopsy having done map glitch there, so I'm going to talk about Cass doing map glitch, because I missed Doopsy doing it. So, If you open the map and hit Z to talk to Midna on the same frame, then warp with the map. It will interrupt the warp with the map to talk to Midna, which then gives you what's called map glitch. There are other ways to do it, but that's how they're doing it here. What it does is it shuts off load zones, including most voids. Tuffy doing plumb out of bound with the pointer. Huh. Interesting. So Cass doing that map glitch that we were talking about before. Doopsy, of course, having done it when I said. And running straight through this snowy area. Foggy area. Blizzard. Blizzard Entertainment. Running through this World of Warcraft area. Doopsy will howl at this Howling Stone to disable map glitch, so that we can continue the run and not be softlocked. As is normal for World of Warcraft. Lizard Entertainment. Elizabeth Entertainment. EE. Electrical Engineering.
What are you doing?
I'm playing telephone with myself. True, the servers would be down by now, but unfortunately for us, ZSR has better servers than Blizzard, so the servers are still up. ZSR, Twitch, whatever.
Toffee's going to be doing ELH on Wii now. Might be interesting.
And
Manually
Doopsy's gonna
setting up
jump
the
into a
angle.
void. And Golden says that we should blame Trez. I blame Trez for either ZSR having good servers or map glitch being weird.
Nice. First try from Tuffy, I think. I think it was first try.
Very nicely done. Did something happen to Doopsy's stream?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Well, Cass is now in the visible lead. Not even, actually.
Doopsy's currently in cave.
Nope. I had Doopsy at Yeto. Yeah, it looks like Doopsy's stream has gone offline, because that is a clip.
Huh. Oh, she's back. She's in snowboarding. She's on the shortcut right now.
Yeah, the commentator's curse normally makes people fail the run. I make ZSR fail.
Blizzard took over.
Yeah, Blizzard took over. Doopsy is snowboarding while wearing a blindfold. It's very impressive. ZSR coming in here, so the other race has ended. GG
Nice.
Marco, GG Dean, GG Ether. I don't remember who else was in that. Well, welcome on in. We've got an interesting race where Cass and Doopsy are pretty close. They're both in snowboarding. Then we have Andy in third place, currently not on stream. Followed by a close race between Fodder and Tuffy. Welcome on in, everyone. Vernon and Kip. Well, good luck to whoever's still racing, if anyone is. Oh, geez, are you facing the second place runner then? I had said that I don't know who was facing the second place runner earlier. And I did not pull up the bracket. Because last time I tabbed off, it set my stream behind by like a minute. That's you. Okay, so the first place in this race faces me. The second place faces G's. Third goes to the last chance pool. And then 4th and 5th place go to the redemption bracket. Ooh. Trez asking chat, who should we replace to put Andy back on? Let's get 1s in chat for Doopsy, 2 for Cass, 3 for Tuffy, and 4 for Fodder.
I don't know if we should replace Doopsy.
Hey, let's leave it up to them. 5 for all of them, Andy front and center.
I'll just put Andy in the middle, like covering up a fourth of everyone else's stream.
Wonderful. But if we were to replace somebody, we should replace Fodder in the most ideal sense, because then Doopsy and Cass having their close race stays on. Tuffy has been on for less time than Fodder. But Zach and Spicy voting to knock Doopsy out, and we replace Fodder because this is a totalitarian society. I could have called it a dictatorship, but I didn't. I just called it totalitarian. We haven't talked about the game in a bit. They just kind of did LFC without us saying anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Cass is fighting Darkhammer. Doopsy save warping after Darkhammer, which... is what commits that... or if it commits, what enables us to get rupees. Cass doesn't have to get rupees because he's on French. Doopsy is on English, so is having to get the 2 orange rupees.
I think that still means that Doopsy is more ahead because she doesn't have to say no to fire later on.
Yes, but also on my screen, Doopsy is out of Lake Bed and Cass is not, or out of Lake Bed, out of Snow Peak, and Cass is not. They are both out of Lake Bed.
Yeah, Cass just save warped for me.
And Doopsy is on the first ladder. This one lasts 7 seconds. Hooray! Heading over to the second ladder of the run. And this ladder takes 18 seconds. And now watch as we climb. Third ladder? Am I forgetting a ladder? Oh yeah, LFC. Third and final ladder of the run. How riveting.
She did climb it, though.
Yeah. GG Doopsy on ladder percent. Cass coming in just a little bit behind Doopsy on this ladder percent run. This is Ladder Dash 4, of course, the 4th ladder percent tournament for Twilight Princess. Doopsy going to do a nice little jump to skip going in the water there, and then going to go to the desert. Not to be confused with the dessert, which for me might be ice cream. Cordy, what are you having for dessert tonight?
I don't know. I have Klondike bars, so I guess probably ice cream too.
Wonderful. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I don't know. Commentate a 3-hour race.
Fair enough.
Jotwa Dash win. When you organize it, yeah.
Doopsy in the desert, panning down the camera to do some lag reduction, and moves based off of cues that we see just kind of like while moving along, as well as using the minimap. All
the desert
ladders
is very, very laggy. Otherwise,
It is. It is one of the laggier areas in the game. As Cass will showcase here, by not going C down if he is listening. Although that would make his speedrun slower. It would be really funny if he just were listened to me. Because it means that I have influence. And influence is funny. Cass not listening, being a rebel. Clearly an anarchist taking down this totalitarian society.
Yeah.
And Doopsie has crossed the desert. I'm going to use the ball and chain to break a ladder. That is not a ladder. Watchtower. Close enough.
No, it's the forbidden fourth ladder.
Yeah, we just knock it over.
Tuffy's doing Vine Clip. Slowly interesting.
Oh? Vine Clip on Wii is a way to clip out of bounds. It's very similar to Skyward Sword, where you clip out of bounds by doing an angled claw shot.
There it is.
There it is. To Iron Boots pump into this small segment here, where you stand here, and then you do a side hop to clip up, and then fall to fall down the other direction into the load zone, and now is in eel. Doopsie, again handling King Bulblin for the first time. The other one was fodder earlier. Well done. Cass doing map glitch again, so not that far behind. Andy is talking to a Yeti with a fish. Andy, what is that fish's name?
Good first phase from Tuffy.
Otter answering the question that I asked Andy. Same with Morgan. Fishy, there are so many answers to this question that aren't from Andy, because Andy is presumably on a snowboard and paying attention to a speedrun.
Obviously.
Okay, I do like that name. I like the fish's name being Blue Yeti sponsored by
I agree, that's a good one.
Doopsie now in Arbor's grounds, by far the hardest part of the run.
Ooh, that was weird. Tuffy got like stuck on Morphle for a second.
Fun. Morpheus Collision can do that. It's wonderful when it happens.
Oh, okay. I did not think Morphle was going to stop there. That was a little crazy. Nice eel from Tuffy.
Yeah, that was an interesting little jump by Doopsie. But it was unpunished. And Cass is... So they're now separated by, what is that? About a minute? A minute and 2 seconds?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, I was going off of the split times, so... Might be different on the actual restream. Cass being safe with the jump.
And Cass obviously still has to say no to fire later on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep, that's true. Tuffy finishing eel. Andy going to the first ladder of the run. Ladder dance. Doopsie doing Po 1 skip.
So second
Successfully.
ladder. Have we forgotten something?
Second ladder?
Yeah, like what? What other ladder?
What is the other ladder?
Are we being trolled?
8th ladder. What are the other 6
Okay.
ladders?
I think we might be being trolled. I'm not sure though.
No, I think that Andy is giving us a cry for help here. Maybe these are the names of the fish!
True.
The fish is second ladder! Thank you, Andy.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Nice. Dark hammer.
I'm still eating this croissant.
I finished the entire pizza.
This commentator not known for speed eating. Usually when I have food for a race, I am eating it before the race starts and finish it after the race ends. Cast failing Po 1 skip. Having to retry. Meanwhile, Doopsie is looking at Po 4. Po 4.
Nice. Good RNG there.
Yeah, good RNG on the fast strat.
Looks like Andy Gold at Snow Peak.
Very nice. So, Doopsie skipping the first Po, going to the fourth Po. Now we'll be going to Po 2. Why are they numbered in this order?
No one knows.
Exactly. Definitely not the casual order. First one done without rupees. Nice.
That makes sense.
That makes sense how you golded by 12.5 seconds.
True. I did not notice that.
Doopsie remembering to get the key. Good job, Doopsie.
I'm gonna check on Fodder, see where he's at.
I'm gonna guess eel. Oh, no, it's 145. Probably not eel. Probably MDH or later.
He is very close to Tuffy. Like, he is like 4 seconds behind Tuffy.
Yo. You mean like he's also in MDH?
Yeah, like he was. While I watched Tuffy go into the ropes room, he was like talking.
Keep
to
in
Louise.
mind that Fodder has done Snow Peak, and Tuffy has not.
You're right. I forgot. So true.
So true, bestie. Doopsie maybe doing the fast rat? Yeah, that's fast rat. Good job. That rat sure is fast. Or maybe it's not eating, I don't know. Fasting rat?
Yeah. Well, if his name is Remy, he's probably eating fine.
Mm-hmm. Assuming Linguini or whatever his name is with him.
Yeah, we'll get to see Wee Snow Peak, which is a bit different.
Snow Peak. Yeah, that one doesn't really work. Andy also using C down. Maybe somebody won't. Wait, if somebody's not going to C down in Desert, it's Tuffy.
New check.
I don't think it lags on Wii very much. I know in HD
Yeah,
at
I don't
least.
think it lags like at all on me. There's basically like no lag reduction strategy, as far as I know.
Interesting. Doopsie having killed Poe 3, I think. Presumably. That weird see-up thing that Tuffy did is interesting.
Yeah, I don't think that
Anyways.
did anything. I think she just did it.
Yeah, I mean, waiting, I guess. Doopsie has the boss key, which means that she can go fight Stallard, which rhymes with Mallard.
True.
Going for human movement, as Doopsie is wont to do, failing it. Electing to I haven't seen that before. Huh. If that had worked, that would have been a new one.
Oh no, Cass.
I'm
That's
watching
good.
Doopsie, who's also getting an oh no, an oopsie doodle, if you will.
The Poe got back up for Cass because he kept on targeting the Stalcon.
Oh no. Oh no, noodles.
Oh no. Multiple oh no's on screen right now.
We're at maximum oh no on this stream right now, except for Andy, who's doing just fine killing King Bulblin 3. I say killing, but there's like another King Bulblin later.
Yeah, King Bulblin has died many times. Do you think King Bulblin just has like 5 lives, or do you just think we've just never really downed him?
I think King Bulblin is half cat, so probably has like 4.5 lives.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how he could survive like falling into the gorge.
Bouncing.
Yeah, maybe.
Exactly. He is a trampoline. Doopsie may be going for Death Sword skip here. I don't see why she wouldn't.
That was a good way to solidify your lead. I don't know if Cass goes for it. I think he does. I don't know if he don't. Kelly doesn't do it every run. I think Cass will probably go for Stallard skip though.
That would be an interesting thing to see.
He did get rangless in the seeding race.
Oh. Doopsie getting a good lineup. Let's see here. That looks good. Very nicely done.
Cass unfortunately missed the first roll for human movement.
Unfortunate. Doopsie has the spinner now. So she can go Wii. And GameCube.
I'm gonna double check in on fodder.
Probably in the desert right now.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
He is talking to R.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gold MDH. By 1
Cass
second.
going for the safer bomb drop strat. Very respectable. Doopsie on her way to Stallard and rolled up the middle instead of the staircase. That was interesting. That is not faster. You should roll up the staircase. I don't think it matters if you chain your rolls well, though.
Maybe she just expects to chain her rolls.
I mean, I would hope most of us do. Yeah, I was thinking it might matter just because you're also not... You have to go further out to go there.
Cass had to go back and drop another bomb.
Unfortunate. We'll see if Cass goes for Death Sword Skip, while Doopsie heads on up to Stalord Skip, which rhymes with Malord Skip.
Glallard Skip.
Glallord. Well, this is a very interesting camera angle for Cass here. Yeah, that was very early, too. Let's see if he goes for a second one or if he just kills Death Sword. Looks like just killing Death Sword. Very understandable. Gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Jump attack, spin attack. Nope. Doopsie going into Stallard Skip here. Good luck to Doopsie. Very, very hard trick. Let's see if the cat is good. That is an angle buffer that I haven't seen before. Going all the way down. I have yet to see that one. That looks... That... I don't think that you can flip with that. I thought that I saw the reticle past.
We will see.
Oh, nope. I stand corrected. Being extra safe. And we're going for the bomb boost here. And it's good. Doopsie skips Stallord. 155-17. Exit AG. Very solid run. Tuffy voiding on snowboarding. Doopsie on her way to City in the Sky.
Alright, I guess we'll see Cass go for Stallard Skip too, see what happens.
And we'll watch Doopsie go for Early City, which we talked about 2 hours ago. Good luck to Cass on Stallard Skip. May the power of the anime girl shoulders be with you. As it clearly was with Doopsie.
Let me make sure that Fodder didn't die to KB3 or something. Looks like Fodder is entering Arbiters.
Yeah, so fun fact with Bite Route, the previous save that you load if you die to KB3 is the one that you did before Elden Twilight.
Amazing. And we'll get to see Wee Snow Peak, which does not LJ in the first room.
But we also get to see Cass do Stallard Skip.
True.
And Doopsie do Early City. In a very safe way, and that almost didn't work.
I think you're behind me, by the way.
This commentator may be behind the other commentator. Cass failing the
Cass,
CAD.
yeah.
I have Doopsy having the cannon materialize, and now
Did he fail the
materializing
CAD,
herself.
or did he just fail the angle buffer at the beginning?
He failed like the L slide,
Oh. That?
Like,
Oh no.
and that's definitely a failed CAD. And just killing Star-Lord. Respectable.
Yeah, probably cutting his losses a bit.
And Tuffy is doing a puzzle.
If you asked me to go into that puzzle room, like having never done it before in a run, I'd probably lose like a minute there.
I mean, it's not that hard of a puzzle. Plus, if you have the boomerang, you can just do freezy hop.
That was like a nice spin around from Cass.
Oh, sorry, I was watching Snow Peak.
Like, he like very
And I looked back at Cass and he got
dodged.
hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That works.
And Doopsy, I watched just flailing with that cannon. Entering city now.
And yeah, Tuffy's doing a bomb boost that's required on Wii.
Fun fact, this bomb boost I know nothing about.
I know that it's hard. That's all I know. And that you can waste all of your bombs doing it.
Oh, it's a moon boots.
Yeah. That is not it. Yeah, this is apparently a choke point in Wii runs. I've heard about it.
Doopsy doing man chicken dungeon. Man chicken.
And she did. Because I'm looking like she got it and then didn't. I don't. It's weird.
So how Wii works is that that looks like the frame.
Nice.
The moon boots jump attacks are the same same frame data as a GameCube jump strike moon boots.
See Cass do early knockdown, hopefully. That was... I think he went late. Or he walked too far.
Watching Tuffy hopefully not die.
And he's going for the backup. This is the backup, by the way. You just stand here, Glovers.
I'm well aware of how the backup works. Oh, Tuffy dying! Because I understand how something works doesn't mean I'll do it.
Oh, where did Tuffy die? Did she die outside of the freezer?
Two freezered skip.
Uh-oh. That might be fun?
No, she has to do
No, she has to do it again. Damn, that's sad.
Where is he? Oh, Gypsy doing that LJA with that method, the bounce back method.
Hope Tuffy's safety saved.
Cass now unfortunately behind his PB.
Yeah. Was a Stallard of all time.
Oh, that looks like the frame again. Bad position, question mark?
Could be a bad bomb frame, too. I don't exactly know how it works.
Oh, yeah, because you have to sync the bomb frame. It was definitely the moon boots frame.
Oh, didn't get the pause. Yeah, I really hope she has a safety save with the bombs.
I hope so, too. Or is she making one? Oh, she just kind of reset, so she definitely has one. Doopsy skipping over the Argarok trigger. Nicely done. And a two-handed grab. Very nice. Cass going to Coco Rico, the French name for Kakariko. A bit on the nose if you ask me, but hey.
I like it. It has a ring to it. Alright, do you think Andy's gonna do DSS? I think he is.
Yes, I do think Andy is going to do... Cass talking to the children!
You don't wanna do that.
Unfortunate. Now Cass's run is invalid. This was childrenless ladder percent any percent, unfortunately.
Well, fortunately, he got all the ladders before talking to the children. Unless Andy knows about more ladders than we do.
He does. He said there's 8. And biting Mallow.
Oh,
Mallow
I
is
forgot the
not a
bombers.
delicious ice cream cone, Cass.
I mean, yeah, this is like a pain on weeks. You have to get that, and if you die to freezer skip, you have to do that again.
Mm-hmm. Deserve.
Nice. She got it, and then Dark Hammer too.
I maintain that there is not a delicious ice cream cone made out of mallow. Ice cream cones are generally made out of ice cream. Please
I
do
don't know
not
about
bite
DSS,
mallow.
but this looks a little whack.
That could have worked, but it was a little whack. A lot harder, though. Different frame. Hard to know which one you're actually supposed to go for, so you kind of just have to do it off field. This looks a lot more textbook.
Nice.
Yep. Very nicely done, Andy. Cass having the weirdest camera angle that I've seen for that transform, but you know, whatever works. Alright, this is the part where we see Cass say no and skip rupees. Watch this closely, it's very difficult. He pressed the B button.
Wow, that's insane.
Right. Now he has to finish it out by rolling back over there. Bonking! Ooh, that's time loss. Talking to fire again.
Good.
Selecting
Doing a good job.
whatever that means. And the cannon is being repaired.
That should work. Nice.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You actually said yes. Cass saying no, a double negative, though. And Doopsy going for that. Alright.
It works. I think that's one of the bingo squares.
Hermit jump is a bingo square? Sweet.
Fodder just opened the Podor.
GG fodder.
He's like 4 minutes or so behind Andy. Unless I'm forgetting something. Andy still has to say no to... I think Andy's on French, yeah.
Yeah, it has to say no to saying no. Because apparently it saves a frame to say yes, according to Notable Cass. Andy, that scared me. I didn't think you actually touched the staircase. So I thought you were just going to go into the bottom again. Very nicely done. A gold segment, best segment by Doopsy on double claw shots. That is a 707. Very nice. Beats my personal best by 1 second.
That beats my personal best by like 13 seconds, I think.
Did Doopsy and Cass get first try Stallard skip? Doopsy did. Cass ended up killing Stallard. And Death Sword. So,
Andy's
where
turn now.
Doopsy left them alive, Cass did not. We'll see if Andy gets to leave them alive. Alright, time for Kai Clip. named after the person who found it. What's the name?
Power
Something
Gamer
in a muffin
Kai.
cup?
Or that. was
No,
like
I
your-
know that it's Power Gamer Kai was the name when it was found. I was making a joke.
Oh, Andy thinks that cat isn't good, it looks like.
Doopsie getting Kai clip, going straight through the grating, and there is Jenkins! Jenkins going to be mean! Okay. And then the third one doesn't have a name. Hi. Yeah, I still haven't seen that before, but now both Andy and Cass did it. Or not Cass, Andy and Doopsie did, like, going down for a C-up thing.
Yeah, I don't know. That works.
This commentator is confused, because I do a completely different thing. The Doopsie in Fan Tower, which is a tower filled with people who are fans of Twilight Princess, like the chat of this stream. Everybody get to the tower! If I don't see you there, you are getting detention, and there will be no ice cream for you. Very far down and to the left. Interesting choice on Doopsie's part, still getting the shot, though. Andy's still attempting Stallard skip.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm not sure what happened
yep.
the last time. Looked like he just didn't claw shot or something. I'm not exactly sure.
Unfortunate. The claw shot button is Y in this case. Oop.
Ooh.
Ooh, and getting hit. That is very... Yep, I agree. Just resetting it. Doopsie now in Argarok. A very fun boss fight. And we'll see here in a moment what makes it so fun.
Long cutscenes, lots of waiting.
Yeah. Yep. And now we have a 1 minute long cutscene. Everybody, you better be in that fan tower popping off.
The real fan tower was ZSR chat all along.
Exactly. Alright, Andy going to attempt the bomb boost.
Fodder is currently spinning up to Stallard. It looks like he golded Podor and Spinner.
And getting the bomb boost. Andy is now out of Arbiter's grounds. Fodder is doing what?
Fodder is entering Stallard, and it looks like he golded Podor and Spinner.
Nicely done to Fodder Cannon. Or Kanon?
Fodder Kanon has a ring to it. Just all start calling him Fodder Kanon.
Fodder Kanon. Doopsie's still in the cutscene, by the way. I said it takes a while. There we go. And because the cutscene takes so long, Doopsie jumps to her death. Which luckily respawns us And starts phase 2.
So what Ducey did there was she lowered a little bit on the claw shot to fool Argrok into thinking that she got hit by the flame and fell. So Argrok immediately goes into a vulnerable state there. And that saves like 8 seconds each time. And she'll do it again here, and then the third time will go over again.
Meanwhile, Tuffy having some issues with a Stalchild.
Cass fell on her, good job.
Unfortunate.
Looks like he's going for the casual strats. I should probably start doing the casual strats as a backup. Doesn't seem that much slower than just going for Riku jump again.
I don't actually know, but if I remember right, it depends on how you failed it, or what's better.
Or cycle too. Like you had to wait for a cycle there.
Mm-hmm. It's been years since I thought about failing Uku jump, though. Okay, in the phase 3, we're going to count to 4. We're already at 3 because I am slow. That is 4. Doopsie turns around and puts on the boots.
Pre-aims. Takes off boots. And then suddenly, there you go.
Nicely done, Doopsie. Bye-bye, Argy. Now die.
We got another long cutscene.
Mm-hmm. Some may tell you that that is fire coming out of Argarok's mouth, but this commentator will tell you fire is in the Lake Hylia region. That is actually Argarok's spirit leaving its soul. Whatever that means. And Cass is doing Aralfo skip. Good job, Cass.
Did he do it without the buffer? I wasn't watching.
He did buffer.
Okay.
Shoutouts to Iwabi, which is mispronouncing Iwabi's name, for making that setup. Which is a nice setup.
Looks like Fodder is just now exiting Stallard.
And he is not too far ahead then. And Tuffy is doing Po 1 skip.
Looks good to me.
What, Po 1 skip?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know how he does this.
Block 8 times. I think you're behind again.
I just refreshed.
Yeah, we just wolf the B attacks over there and then transforms.
Yeah. I see Cass about to climb up a vine and go do high clip.
And then gets the chandelier and then goes like that.
Yeah, I don't know that if I'm behind. I think that I'm just talking about a lot of things and talking behind. And Doopsie entering Palace of Twilight here. Which, little known fact, it is more like a cathedral than a palace. Don't know why it's a little known fact, because it isn't. So the thing that Cass is doing here is going to do if you aim... I am too late on that, so we're going to drop that explanation. It's an LJA. Look at that.
Yes. But not Wii, GameCube.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. GameCube. Doopsie failing to open a chest. This does not bode well for her. There are a lot of those in this dungeon. Opening the first of many small key doors in Palace of Twilight.
Can't believe that wasn't a dead pixel from Andy.
I might be behind. I will refresh again. Because when you said that, he was rolling.
Oh no. Father needs your help, he didn't get the silver.
You missed it as in it despawned? Go in the house and go back out and do it again.
Live tech support right here.
Very interesting, but still successful at skipping the Argorok cutscene trigger from Andy.
Okay, he's gotten the silver rupee.
You save warp? Yeah, that works too, it's just slower. Basically reload the room in some way. Hey, no, I get it. I get it. You were frazzled. Frazzle-de-dazzle. This commentator now does not have any coffee or croissant left. And will have to watch the end of this race without refreshments. You can change this by, I don't know, ordering me a pizza. If anybody in chat knows my address, please order me a pizza.
I know, like, the first line of your address. Or no, the last line.
The first line would be a lot more impressive.
Is that enough?
Wait,
just deliver it to this city.
Code. You know my zip code?
I don't know, maybe. I think I could guess.
Wonder where zip code 1 is. Is there like a 00001?
I'm in like a 010 something.
I mean, that one makes a lot more sense. 00001 is like George Washington's house or something.
Yeah, I don't know if something like that exists.
And this is a good thing that we have technology, though I will not tab off because I'll do it on my phone. I'll do it on my phone, so I don't fall behind.
00501 is in New York. That's the lowest one.
Is that the lowest one?
And apparently it's for the IRS. Of course.
The highest zip code is 99950 in Ketchikan, Alaska.
There it is. Guess that makes sense. Uh-oh. Oh no. The keys.
And the zip code 10,000 belongs to the Czech Republic. What? Why do they have a US zip code? Yeah, 00001 is Alaska, but an uninhabited region of Alaska. I did see that.
Oh no, the RNG, Doopsie. That's so sad.
Oh, you're talking about Doopsie. Like, that's not RNG, that's someone's decision. This room called Stupid Room because it is stupid. And it is a room.
My stream just went back in time, so I'm getting Deucey getting hit by the keys like 5 times again. I was like, wait, what happened? How was she at the beginning of Stupid Room again?
I have Doopsy at the chest in Stupid Room right now.
Guess I should refresh.
When
Stupid Room 2 in like
return? Yeah.
3 minutes.
Less than 3 minutes, like 2 to 2.5. It is literally just reverse Stupid Room, which is much easier than Stupid Room.
It's easier, but then sometimes you get too confident.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
I do like calling it Stupid Room 2 The Return because it is literally the return trip. Cass having finished Argarok, though, while I was talking about zip codes.
Truly some of the commentary of all time in this stream today.
This is just kind of how commentary with me goes. Last time I commentated, I tried to count to 12 4 times, and failed every time. Wait, no, count to 6. It was Bow TD. It was during Lava Dash.
Oh. Puffy just missed the side hop there. It almost looked like it was gonna work. That was good up until that.
Unfortunate. Cass talking to Midna, but she says something in French, and I do not speak French, so I don't know what she said. Maybe she said, wanna go have a tea party. I hope Cass enjoys his tea party.
I need to start paying more attention so I can translate the French for you. Said, would you like to save, believe it or not?
Not bilingual. I speak more German than any other language other than English. Just because I don't speak French doesn't mean I'm not bilingual.
Yeah, there's only 2 languages. Being bilingual is speaking all 2 languages.
Yep. English and French. The 2 languages. Cass forgetting that he didn't do Stallard skip. And then just exiting the menu. I apparently speak German because of my run and my degree and not my German family, but okay. Oopsie, grabbing a light ball! It's low in fat.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why it's a light ball.
I get it. Looks like fodder is on the second spinner slot in Double Claw.
Very nice, very nice. And it looks like Doopsy is getting attacked by some geese. Grabbing the light ball again. Maybe she's making meatballs. This commentator has water. This commentator forgot that his water bottle was in here.
I wish I had water.
Luckily for you, most places do. You could go to the sink.
Sink's pretty far. I don't know if I'd make it. Wow. That was some bullshit on Andy's screen.
What happened to Andy?
He had the reticle and then it didn't give him the claw. And then he moved slowly down and he still had the reticle and it still didn't give him the claw.
Love when that happens. Doopsy returning the 2 light balls to the area that gives you a light sword. And I just don't know. Like, you get this light sword to... Why do they have the thing that is like the bane of their existence in their central courtyard?
I mean, That's like all of the dungeons, right?
At least in the dungeons, it's like locked behind something. Like there's clearly something guarding it. And granted, the hands are guarding the light, the souls here.
Well, it's not the bane of the existence of like the good guys, you know.
The good guy. All I'm saying here is that Zant has taken over this place and not done anything to like adjust
He
the
need to do some serious renovating.
Exactly. I can get him in touch with a good foreman who will get everything done in a timely
TGD
and
is the one holding
manner.
it all together. He's the one maintaining all of the stuff.
TGD. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
You know, you said that, and I didn't think about his profile picture. I thought about his actual face at first. I'm just like, he's not a foreman.
Yeah, TGD is there. you just go to the palace and you see TGD walking around, just fixing the place up.
Yeah. I don't think foremen usually fix the place up, but yeah.
He's ordering around all of the Shadow Beasts to fix the place up.
There we go. Doopsy getting yet another chest with a small key, because this is Palace of Twilight, and that is just kind of a good guess. If you just are told someone's in Palace of Twilight, and you guess what they're doing, you can make a 50-50 guess on if they're getting a small key or if they're opening a small key door.
Or they're on their way to get a small key.
Yeah. Not going out of bounds.
Yeah, good thing she buffered that.
Mm-hmm.
And
aiming for some hearts. Very safe. Not explicitly required. She was at 2 hearts. She could have gone for just normal strats and not done that, but very safe for a race.
Maybe have Tuffy going into Stouted. And looks like Fodder just got double claws a bit ago.
VG on the second claw shot, Fodder. Good job of robbing a vending machine.
He
Or a
golded double claws by 2.4 seconds.
No, just robbing a vending machine.
Fodder's had a lot of golds this run.
Good job at golding. Cass holding the first meatball. Mayhaps we'll see some spaghetti dishes. And I will make the same joke again later in this run.
Oh wait, did Cass fail the LJA?
Cass did just fail the LJA. I was worried about that because he was pretty far back, and I guess he just kind of went for
it. Nice synced door.
Synced door? Oh, I'm behind, aren't I?
Potentially. Alright, we have Cass in Stupid Room, and we have Doopsy doing early platform. Doing her sick backflip here.
Sick flip!
I love that setup for some reason. It just looks cool. I don't know if it actually like has any purpose besides looking cool, but it does look cool.
I do something similar. It's like spacing out when they spawn, because they spawn consistently. Like
Interesting.
So what it actually functionally does is, it's a timing thing for one, and for another, if you go up against the gate and do the spin attack there, if you don't move away from it, then the Shadow Beasts spawn weirdly and can push one out of the way of the spin attack.
Looks like Cass is taking a fairly safe Stupid Room, but it looks like it worked out.
Nicely done, Cass. Has the other race started yet?
I don't think it starts until 6 Eastern, doesn't it?
Is it 6 Eastern?
Let me check. I do have a schedule. It is 6 Eastern. So this one should finish before that one starts, assuming Fluffy gets a sub 4 time. Which I think she should, because she's on a fairly good pace.
We're doing wonderfully so far. On every run has been pretty okay. I believe Andy would disagree with that statement.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think Andy is happy with his run right now.
I forgot about Andy being where he is. Hey, at least you didn't go to Goron Mines. Well, that was a time loss.
There it is.
Alright, Doopsie about to enter Zant here in a moment. Alright, now Zant is some of the best music in the game.
Yes,
So everybody,
as Davros would say, pump that volume.
pump that volume. Get some cat jams in the chat. Let me see if I have any Stavros quotes.
By the way, TGD, you don't look good in green.
This is that one. Beep to the bop, Greeky Stav, never say sorry.
Okay.
We can definitely beep to this bop. Everybody beep to this bop right now. Alright, did that delay my chat? I see Doopsie about to do the first hit in Forest Temple. Well, I guess this is a
I
very
have her
quick thing.
in Bingora, so I should probably refresh.
No, Forest Temple is the first phase. I should refresh.
Oh, I thought you meant Ook.
Now she's in Lake Bed. I see her in Lake Bed.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
She just did the second roll.
Yep.
Now she's
I might be like a
on
couple
fish shoe
seconds ahead
dancing.
of you. She is not doing crotch shot. A time loss to this commentator, but not in reality. And Andy, Cass, and Doopsie all in Palace at the same time. Tuffy on her way to City. Fodder in the Void because he's not on Restream. Where is he, Argarok?
He is, yes, he's in Argarok. Looks like he's
Okay.
waiting around and admiring the shaft.
And I'm glad that I've invoked some people to admire the shaft. My patented strat, which does absolutely nothing except for just kind of kill time.
Is that your patented strat?
I was, at least as far as I know, the first one to do it, and I was definitely the first one to say admire the shaft.
I know TGD has been spreading that strat, so...
I'm the one who told him about it. He got it from me.
Alright, we know the source now.
Yeah, a lot of things that come from me are just not known that they come from me, I guess, because I didn't stream for 2 years. But I did before that point. Why would you do that, Cass?
I don't...
What?
Wait, did Cass do the iron boots and fall?
No, Cass was on the platform with the soul and then did a jump attack. And now the soul is in a spot that you can't really get it.
Just let the hand get it for you.
Yeah, just let the hand get it for you.
Work smarter, not harder.
There you go.
Okay.
You got a free delivery.
Reverse stupid room.
Alright, now everybody get your own yo, Peepo die, Zant just Peepo died, sad Peepo in chat.
True.
Oh
It's been a
no,
while since we
Zant die,
talked about like
Peepo.
strats.
Huh?
It's been a while since we talked about strats, so Doopsie just tried to make Zant dodge her and then fall into the barrier so he would attack sooner, which saves like 2 seconds or something.
Mm-hmm. Believe it's under 2 seconds. I think it's like 1.2 or something, but yeah. And Cass has Excalibur. Very different from Doopsie getting the light sword earlier. Excalibur is in French.
Is that actually what it's called?
Yeah, it's called Excalibur in French.
That's crazy. It's kind of a really good name.
It is. They're taking the English and their sword names. Buffy on her way to Hyrule.
Fodder is still in Argarok, it looks like.
Alright,
Not
do we have
sure
any
if that's a
strats
good or a
coming up
bad
from
thing.
anyone here? Tuffy might be doing... No, Tuffy's doing this room. This is, I think, casual on Wii.
Yeah.
Just do claw shots. Yeah.
We do have some LJs coming up. I guess we could talk about early platformer cast, does it? I don't know.
Yes. We've got a little bit till early platform, though.
Yeah.
But Doopsie will be going into a 3-minute unskippable cutscene.
Let's go, Goron.
Let's Goron.
And her
Andy
run
dropping
is
off the
valid.
first hole, going into Stupid Room. And my stream just cut back, so Andy going to drop off the first soul again.
Well, now he dropped off Wolf Soul, so that's some insane time save right there.
That's true. Equipping Boomerang Tornado. And now in Stupid Room because it cut back. ZFG spliced. Good. Hi, Doopsie. Midna's a spider. That's why we call her Squidna.
Sub 255 still possible, Copium.
Yeah.
You can get it, Doopsie, I believe.
Be right back, game. Enjoy game. We will talk to you afterward, maybe. We're getting to the end of the run. That means that we're going to eventually be splitting on things lower than the anime Fox Girl shoulder.
By the way, that thing on his splits, that is Cass from League of Legends, in case you were wondering.
I don't know who that is.
It's a League of Legends character. That's why his name is Cass, because he plays League of Legends. The lore is insane.
The lore is insane in the membrane. Icky icky patang. I am looking up this character real quick. Cass, this is a snake girl! not a snake?
I don't know, man. I don't play the game.
Alright. Doopsie going into KB4 here. We may see a one cycle from Doopsie. We may not. There is a one cycle possible on King Bulblin 4. It is pretty hard. Not super worth it, but it does save a little bit of time. Also developed by Awabi. But we'll see if she goes for it. She does not. And also... yeah, she's still fine.
So Cass is going for early plat.
Cass going for the early platform cycle here. So if you are quick enough, then you can get onto the platform, the last platform, the next one that he's going to go onto here, and get it on the earlier cycle, which is missed.
Ooh, and he missed it.
Of course, that saves time, because you don't have to wait for it to come back. All of what you're watching right now is time loss.
Yeah, there's
let's
like
see if
2
Doopsie gets
seconds to
sick
miss,
flip.
give or take.
Sick flippant.
I didn't realize how much it lost until I started doing like segment practice, and I missed it, and I was like, wow, that lost 18 seconds.
Yeah. Doopsie about to enter the castle proper, opening the final key door of the run, unless you count the big key. But big keys are big, therefore are not keys. Therefore their doors are not key doors. They are big key doors.
That's going into this ramp pretty soon. Doing what too? Looks like a good jump from Tuffy.
Yep. Tuffy getting Uku Jump. Andy about to get the Light Sword. Cass going into Zant. Doopsie killing a Dark Nut. And Fodder?
And Fodder is in Phantom Zant.
1 or 2?
1.
Fair enough. Alright, so Doopsie's going to do a little bit of a strat here, which is standing in a semi-specific spot, aiming at the suit of armor. Not super specific, just like specific enough that you want to stand in roughly the same spot, so that she can just immediately throw the boomerang, so that she can just go straight over here, get on that elevator thing, and go straight into the lantern.
Do you think
and will
Tuffy
we see
is going to do
the
a
Master's
Ralphos?
Lantern? Oh, and Tuffy's doing her Alpha skip, but Doopsie is doing the faster lantern thing. Will she get it? It saves like 0.8 seconds, and it's not actually that hard, so...
Yeah, well, a Ralphos skip on Wii is hard.
A Ralpho skip on Wii is hard. Congrats, I think.
It's harder than GameCube because you have to do... Wow, that was fast. That's like a massive gold for Tuffy.
Wow. Tuffy on personal best pace. Or if we were...
It's hard because...
I was just going to say, or if we were professional runners, personal record pace.
Alright, I was saying it's hard on Wii because the reticle actually moves as it spins around. So you can only get it like a fourth of the time. Anyway, even if you're aiming on the right spot.
That is... interesting. Cass slapping Zant in his Zant. And now in Lakebed phase, we'll see if Cass goes for crotch shot. Grabbing onto Little Zant, or whatever you want to call him. Not going for crotch shot. Another time loss. And Doopsie learning about the friends that we made along the way. This is
just free.
It's called, like, Kai Shot or something, because it's not a clip.
True. Well, I think that time it was a clip, but it can not be a clip.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Grabbing a yellow
rupee from Tuffy.
And all of these friends that we totally know who they are from Doopsie. And Aru. We do know who Aru is. Yeah, who's that? And Doopsie giving the affirmative nod to a man with a bazooka. I hope that
we have fodder in stupid room.
Fodder in stupid room. Is it stupid?
Not yet.
We need someone to be stupid.
Okay, it's a little.
Yeah, but he's wearing a mask. We don't know if that's Russell. He's wearing a mask.
That really scared me, fodder, but it worked. Oh my god.
Ooh, Cass messing up the ball and chain thingy on Ook phase. Doopsie entering the final tower climb. So what we're going to see here from Doopsie is she's going to do some jumpy jumps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then going to do a slightly specific positioning to try and get these both in... Oh, nope, she's going for a safe strat. And then going to stand at a semi-specific spot to do a claw shot up to a further grate. And skipping just one claw shot grate attachment. Now we'll see if we see Zack Strat. We are not seeing Zack Strat. But doing the thing that she didn't do earlier. And going up on the spinner.
Oh,
now she'll be skipping the final Dark Nut with the claw shot and heading into the final fights. Good luck on Zelda, Doopsie. Andy hit the game over screen.
I think he might have fall damage. Actually, no, he might have just gotten hit while doing this.
That was a very solid high roll by Doopsie.
Alright, let's count.
It definitely has some room for improvement, but that was very acceptable. Alright, so Zelda has the possibility to be a minimum of 7 cycles, giving us cheese balls on attacks 1, 3, and 7 optimally. We do not want to see any Dorito. And if we see a lunge attack, that's kind of a good thing if it's at the right time. But in general, attack speed is the most important thing in Zelda. Cheese ball 1.
And a ball. Nice. That's what you want to see.
Mm-hmm. Doopsie looking at the carpet, perhaps considering buying one of those rugs for herself. And a Dorito.
Yeah.
Now maybe, ooh, looking at a pillar. Oh, cheese ball on 3.
Nice.
New Zant worst from Gas. Congrats on the new worst.
Got a swoop.
A lunge. And a Dorito. Doritos Locos Tacos. Now available at Taco Bell. I don't know if that's available at Taco Bell still. I do not go to Taco Bell.
Sponsored.
We're sponsored by Klondike Bar, remember?
I thought we were sponsored by Dairy Queen.
We are also sponsored by Dairy Queen. And that one, what was the thing that we named earlier? That's sponsored by Logitech?
I don't even remember, but it was funny. Ooh, another swoop.
Alright, this is 7 right here. Does Doopsie get a 7?
I think she got an extra swoop, so it'd be an 8.
Did she get an extra one? That might be an 8.
Yeah.
Blue Yeti by
The Blue
Logitech.
Yeti.
Cass on his way to Jim Cryrule. Doopsie doing the side hop ball and chain thing to not get hit by Beast Ganon plummeting. Now she'll go over to the corner here. So this is going to be two things. One, it's a lag reduction strat. And two, it positions Beast Ganon in a good spot. So we don't want to look at Beast Ganon as he spawns. That's the lag reduction. We want to delay looking at him as long as we can. Sure, that's what those turnarounds were for, was for timing that. And then he spawns in a consistent spot when you're in that corner, so that you can consistently hit him with just a ball and chain throw. And now, after those two human cycles, he's just a single B attack from ending the Beast Ganon phase of the fight. And Beast Ganon down, moving on to the horseback phase. Horseback Ganondorf.
We have
And
Cass
in
and
a
Squidna.
Tuffy and Argarok. And
We see if Cass's run was valid.
I did not see if Cass's run was valid. I was watching Beast Ganon.
Hold on, I'll get the fodder update.
Cass says his run is valid.
Fodder just failed Goodbye Cruel World.
What is Goodbye Cruel World? Is that the after light or the into light sword
The
thing?
side hop. Yeah, but he didn't get all the way off.
You can do it with a roll too, but okay. Also, it's not really a thing that you should go for.
Oh, he did.
Good job, Potter. Doopsie doing horseback stuff, which horseback does have strats, but they take too long to explain. Horsey go nay.
There's RNG patterns that you can memorize.
Yep. And looks like we're looking at a 255-44, roughly?
He
What
died
happened to
Eel,
Andy?
Jack.
Yeah,
A few other things.
Eel was definitely the worst thing. Lord Skip was also mean. Ganondorf saying that Doopsie has an impressive-looking blade, and is going to tell us his desire. Take this foul blade and use it to blot out the light forever. So he's going to make clouds!
There's already
Good luck with that, Ganondorf.
It's already pretty dark, Ganondorf. I don't think you have much work to do.
Yeah, like, there are already clouds there, dude.
Nice desire, though. Respect.
I mean, it makes him the Dark Lord, I guess.
That's two.
And GG to
255-41.
41.
Let's see. Feel free to come in for an interview if you want to, see.
I don't know that I've heard Doopsie use mic, but I also usually watch TP streams muted. But yes, the offer is open if you would like, Doopsie. Sounds good. It is an invitation, not a requirement. So however you feel about it, Doopsie. But remember, everyone, we shouldn't think this ends here, because we have 4 more racers. Thank you, Ganondorf, for telling us that.
Yeah, I guess we can swap back in fodder now. Nice, there it is.
Hi, Potter.
Fodder is in... What do we call it? Oh.
Potter, what was that?
Nice, great reintroduction to the stream, Fodder. What do we call this room? Double soul room?
Yeah, Double Soul Room. It's just the top of Double Soul Room. Need to refresh streams. Alright, thank you, Trez. I will commentate the refreshing. Yet to see any refreshing. However, Fodder is now outside. He doesn't see any grass to touch. This is unfortunate. He may be insulted by his peers. Oh, and Fodder is back outside again. There goes the refreshing. Still no grass in sight. And Andy is, oh no, Zant Peepo die sad. And Tuffy is opening a small key chest. As you are always
Crazy.
going to do now. I am so shocked. Oh, Fodder getting hit by whatever that is. A light ball? I imagine it's just like Zant head spit. Do you think Zant can do that attack? Zant can do that attack.
Zach can do that attack. Add
Zach can do that attack. Fodder doing a quick spin there, not knowing that charge spins leave the waterfall darkness curtain.
I actually just found out about that yesterday.
You did? Yeah, so if you do a charge spin, there's like a little double up on that the curtain of darkness going up, so you have like more time visible to like aim. Now you do? I kind of figured you didn't know about that, considering you did it twice. And not targeting because there was a Kargarok in the way. Another thing Fodder doesn't know is that you should see up if you have a Kargarok there, because it orients you the same and is better. I don't think it's faster, but it's better. It will be faster on average. Tuffy doing the Wii version of Phantom Zant, which cannot do 2 spins because Wii is weird about quick spins. Has something to do with Wolflink's tail. And Andy's run is not valid.
Sad.
Fodder now in early platform cycle room. We'll see if he gets it. Wasn't valid anyway. This is true. I'm pretty sure I called it invalid for some other reason. Fodder, for some reason, going to the left. He's missed the cycle now.
I don't think Fodder goes for early platform.
I mean, so it is doable by going to the left. Like, this is barely not hitting it. But, yeah, it's an interesting thing to not go for it. I can understand not going for the LJA. The LJA is stupid.
Yeah, I do it without the LJAs, which, I don't know, is fairly consistent without them, I guess.
Yeah, it
Sometimes I'll
definitely
bend
can
a
be.
call if I have cold feet.
Exactly. I do it with both of the LJAs because at this point I'm just used to it. But I used to actually do it the way that Fodder did. I would do it
That
with
was
going to
weird.
the left. I never actually learned it until like well into my sub 3 grind. I did get it though, pretty regularly with going to the left. Fodder got a small key in Palace. And Cass and Andy are in cutscenes. Tuffy is on Wii, so is coming back with the first soul. Appears to be on a good pace.
Yeah, it's crazy how much her pace swinged at a Ralpho skip. That's just such a dumb trick on Wii.
Well, I mean, I can't really tell that much, but did that go from minus 641 to plus 715 to minus 706 in, like, AG?
Hold on, let me check. It's really the font she uses is a little weird, so it's hard to tell. I just
It's
see
gotta
that
be
she
red
saved.
for minus.
She was plus all until Argarok, but she did save 3 minutes on double claw shots.
Oh.
Mostly just on Aralfo's skip, I think.
AG moment, exactly. Arbiter's brained. So Doopsy has won this match, which means that Doopsy gets to race me. Hi, Doopsy. We need to be in contact. Second place here, very likely Cass, unless he, like, crashes at Zelda or something. Will be racing G's.
Nice. The French battle.
Mm-hmm. And third place looking like it will be Andy. At this point, positions are... This is commentator's curse, but positions are pretty set. There's quite a difference between everyone, so...
Are you trying to jinx it?
Yes, I am. I would love if it got jinxed and something interesting happened.
Tuffy went to the wrong chest there. I was like, no, Tuffy, that's the wrong chest.
Okay, that's not the interesting that I was talking about.
Alright, Cass is in Zelda. Let's see how it goes.
Cass, if you crash, it will be funny. You did not crash. GG on not hitting D-pad up. Is Zelda Crash possible on Wii?
I think so.
I don't see why it wouldn't be, but Wii is also a very weird
If anything, I would expect it to crash harder on Wii.
Yeah. You can crash on Twilight Princess. Yes, there is a whole video about it by
swoop.
Beast. Oh, are we counting for Cass? I have no clue.
Yeah.
Is this 3?
It was 2. He's on 7 pace right now with this ball.
Oh, you are behind me.
Fast
that
7
ball's
so
already
far.
gone.
Oh, okay, well. Yes.
Another swoop. And we'll see if Fodder... Oh, wait, no, we're
Yes,
well
sir.
past crotch shot.
Cass,
Cass
if he gets another
spoiling that
swoop.
it was a Glotters.
Wow.
But
That was a fast Zelda.
very nice.
Yeah, that was... I think that's the best Zelda that we've had in Wolfdash yet. That was 4 swoops. Fast 7 cycle.
Yeah, very nicely done.
As if he had influence over that. Like, good job, Cass. You got good RNG.
Hey, I am a firm believer that the RNG is in our control, we're just bad. Because if TAFS manipulates it, then it's doable. That's not at all how I think at all. That is a ridiculous way to think.
Right, okay, I was about to ask. I was like, are you serious about that?
Oh, I have this problem where I am very not sarcastic sounding when I...
So Cass is on a 309 pace, I guess.
Yeah, appears to be.
I'm not sure if it could 308, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it can't.
No, it could. It could mid 308. Dinolphos, please. In reference to Andy's stream. Cass going into horseback. Fodder in Onyo Zant Dai Peepo Death.
I don't think... No, it can't 308. He would have to outplay Community Summer Best to 308.
I
don't
didn't
think
see
they
if
can.
anything went weird in Beast Ganon, but at least based off of what his Zelda time was, it's very possible too. Because that was a 3:06:09, and the best is a 3:25 from there.
Which would be 309. I'm confused.
Let's. I know a timing. from
6
after
plus
Max.
6 plus 3 is 9.
Yes, I am bad at math. I have a degree in math. I am bad at math. This is like a 3:09:23 or something.
Okay, I was so confused.
Good job on Zant, Potter, Kanon. He onyo Zant die peepo die sad die. I actually didn't know that one, Jaquaid. 108 from End of Horsdorf.
What
I
counts
always
as
heard
end?
that it was 101 as Zelda goes, like in that when it pans to her and she has like that, look on her face.
Well, I'm never gonna forget that cue.
It. Or the classic 12-second dwarf fight.
Yeah,
What? GG?
GG.
Are you seeing the same thing that I'm seeing?
What are you seeing?
That his split makes no sense for what community Sum of Best is. Isn't the community best of 321?
It depends on when he split for Zelda. I don't know.
Fair enough. Ooh,
I think
Andy
Zelda-
going for the one-framer. Late
Yeah,
Zelda.
he splits on the fade of Zelda when the community of best splits on the ball hitting Zelda, which is a weird place to split in my opinion. And some people split on the second fade out of Zelda, which is crazy.
Anybody splitting on Zelda Fade Out is, you are not getting a Klondike bar. The stream is still sponsored by Klondike bars.
Oh, I guess I don't get a Klondike bar then. GG, Cass.
Yeah, and it's in your freezer. Relinquish it to the police. They will be by shortly.
Walk 10 steps over there and grab it.
Wait, are you doing this from, like, your kitchen table?
Okay, 15 steps.
So the couch in the living room?
It's a small apartment.
Fair enough. Jaquaid, I use a foot pedal. Or I did. I don't currently. Which actually makes it really hard to split. Because I, like, put the button way out of the way, and now it just sucks, because I don't have my foot pedal.
Alright, let's count Andy's Zelda.
Time for Andy counting.
He could still get the Zelda record. You never know what
Andy
happens.
being the person who I believe, one of the people that I believe I was horrible at counting during Bow TD4.
I wonder if we can get Cass in here for an interview.
Yeah, Cass, do you want to hop on in? Or is it like, let's see, you're French. What time is it in French? I don't know, what is that, 8 hours? 9 hours ahead of me? It's like 11:30. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to be counting at all. Do you know what Andy's on?
My stream like skipped far ahead.
I just
Okay,
saw
no,
him.
never mind. It went back and just started, so I can start over the count.
Wonderful.
Okay, one ball.
I got 2 lunges in a row, so I think that I'm on 3 right now.
I got a triangle.
Oh no, yep, there's the second ball. Okay, so he is on pace for a 10 minimum. Or sorry, 9 minimum.
Well, I got a triangle before the 2 swoops.
Yeah, so triangle before the 2 swoops is 3, so then that means that 5 was the ball, and I got another Dorito. So now I'm on 6. This next one is 7, which is going to be another Dorito. And Andy staring right at it, getting all of that lag.
So he's on 3 triangles, 2 swoops.
Yeah. With a 9 minimum. 3 swoops. Four triangles, 10 cycle minimum.
One more and he has the worst Zelda.
Did I still get a worse one than that? This
Yours
is a
was
ball.
10, I think. Darn. I think he just missed it then. Yeah, you got 5 triangles, 2 swoops. So yours is slightly worse with how I'm scoring.
Mine was slightly worse. They were both 10s.
But Andy crushes into second place.
Cass, do you care to weigh in on the fact that that is a fox girl? And when I looked up League Cass, it is a snake girl. Do you care to, like, say anything on that?
Can you clear the air here?
It's a snake. How is that a snake? Tuffy playing the video game, unlike the commentators commentating about the video game.
Let's go, Tuffy.
Fodder on the title screen, which I guess counts as playing the game.
I think this has been commentary of all time.
That's how commentary with me goes. I talk about the game plenty, but I also just talk about whatever the hell I want. Does Tuffy have the boss key currently? It's a skin, you'll see it's a snake. Do snakes have skin? Yes, they do. They shed it.
Is Andy stepping away? Oh, no, he's back.
Oh.
You regain consciousness.
IHOP?
IHOP.
Yeah, we can talk about IHOP. What's your IHOP order?
I just get pancakes. I just get the infinite pancakes.
Basic, but respectable. I like the chicken and pancakes.
I like over easy eggs.
Ooh, over easy. You know what's weird? Anyone who gets over hard.
I mean, that just doesn't sound right when you say, I want over hard egg. Like, nobody says that.
I have definitely heard people say that.
Well, if I heard someone say that, I'd, like, stare at them like they were insane.
It is a very weird order, yeah.
Be like, you said you wanted your eggs, what?
Yeah, with, like, the Hank Hill H on the what? What?
Yes. Ooh, Tuffy could get early platform. Kind of targeted the Baba, might be dead.
But you see Navi's helping. That should... No, that's, like, way gone.
Yeah.
Does the claw shot look longer on Wii?
I have thought that before, but maybe it may just be perspective because you get a different camera angle on me.
Yeah, that's what I think it is, but, like, maybe the claw shot just is that long. Fodder killing a Dark Nut. And getting hit by the sheath, which is really funny whenever it happens. And Andy in horseback. Whee! Alright. Andy with a 318, like, 12-ish? I wasn't really paying that much attention. It's like a 318, 14.
If he gets the spins.
If he gets the spins, I would assume that someone like Andy will get the spins. I mean, he could also... He has been memeing. We could see a QuickTime 'Time' event here. Let's watch closely.
We could see Iron Boots.
3 minutes. 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 3 minutes.
interesting bomb strat from Fodder.
Yeah,
It works, I guess.
I've seen that. It's interesting, but yeah. Duffy entering Zant. Andy bonking into the void. Oh, thingy. The wall. Walls are like negative void. Ganondorf getting back up.
He's
Kicking
not
him.
done yet.
He's not done yet, Jacoid. He's getting kicked again. He might die. Oh no, he's getting slashed with a sword. And kicked again. Ganondorf acting like a high school bully and slashing him with a sword. High school bullies are more advanced than middle school bullies. They use swords.
Does him getting back up reset his health, or does he just instantly get knocked back down again?
I don't remember. I want to say you can instantly knock him back down. Like, it resets
Nice.
to the third. Andy, if you were trying to, like, wait for that to happen, you can throw the boomerang. Like, the boomerang just does that.
GG, Andy. Feel free to come on in for an interview if you want.
And fodder in the friends we made along the way cutscene. Hugo coming back for it with a vengeance, trying to shoot Link in the face. Yeah, the boomerang just makes the struggle happen. If you throw the boomerang at Dark Lord, he will just do the attack that does the quick time event. Don't imitate Ganondorf again? I can't read the text fast enough, I'm sorry. Well, we're gonna see Ganondorf get his neck snapped, which I will not be imitating. That would be very painful. Oh, talking to Andy, I was gonna say I don't know what I did. Yeah, I know, I'm a coward. Oh!
That was very in sync for me when you did that. Clubbers? Clubbers, are you okay? Alright, Glubbers has snapped his own neck. My co-commentator has died.
And I return as the ghost of Glubbers.
You don't know how in sync it was when you made that noise to like...
Oh no, I do. Yeah, the ghost of Christmas Glub. Fodder in Final Tower here. We'll see what Fodder does here. Getting the jumpy spin. And then getting a lot of lag because he didn't see up. And doing a little spinner dance, I guess.
He knows the Waluigi strat. I've called it that a multitude of times and people get really confused and I blame you.
Yeah. Waluigi. It doesn't even look like Waluigi's symbol.
It doesn't.
Is this PB pace for Tuffy? I believe yes.
Yes, I believe. I think she's behind, but she can PB. I think her splits might be screwed up. I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
I see a 329 best possible and a 343 PB. So
yeah, 329 best possible doesn't make sense right now, though. She'd have to complete Hyrule Castle in like 7 minutes.
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't. Was that 1 for fodder? I'm gonna say that was 1.
Yeah.
Fodder looking at Midna is not a good thing. It's kind of like it's
triangle.
He's just going for lag here.
Swoop.
Alright.
Is this first a ball?
Yeah, first is a ball.
Okay.
And a lunge. So on pace for a 9 right now.
And the ball.
Midna looks so sad. Just like the moon from Majora's Mask. Do not throw a pot at Midna! No! She's against marijuana! No!
2 triangles.
Okay, the feds are coming for Link. 3 triangles.
It's legal on Hyrule. Probably.
And a lunge. Lunge number 2. And this is 9 right here, so we'll see if he gets a 9 or something worse.
I think that's lunge number 3. Looks like a 9.
Looks like a 9. So 3 triangles, 3 balls,
3 lunges.
3 lunges.
Yep.
Tuffy spoiling that their run is valid.
Yeah, Father, you have to throw now.
Yeah, you have to make it a 333-33. Sorry. It's true, and Jaquade's a lawyer. Almost. Still has to take the bar, I think. And Fodder doing absolutely none of that, lag manip that I was talking about earlier, and getting hit. And leaving the corner?
Yeah, maybe he's listening to us saying he needs a sandbag.
Maybe.
He understood the assignment.
Good job. I'm happy for you. And the
Yeah,
production
Tuffy's
testing,
gonna
validation,
finish-
testing team.
Tuffy's gonna finish her run like right as the next race is starting.
In 23 minutes. I don't think it's gonna take 23 minutes to do.
It's not gonna be like perfectly synced, but like it's gonna be like pretty close.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to like raid into the.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Potter, are you?
Okay.
Okay. What?
What?
Why?
This doesn't work, does it?
I don't know. No.
I was like, I think if that worked, we would do it.
No, I don't think we would.
You're right. We need more bombs, but
At least we have some banging music. Alright, Fodder, Iron Boots roll into Ganon if you're listening.
or do that and okay. I was worried he wasn't gonna finish the cycle there.
I wasn't sure if he was going to finish the cycle either.
Alright, so we have Cass finishing the credits before Fodder finishes Beast Ganon.
GG Cass. And Andy finishing a stream before anyone.
Still open for anyone to come in for an interview if they want. Hope we get at least one interview today.
I will not insult any of you.
Yeah.
I will insult TGD. For no reason.
The Angry Dome.
Good Futurama reference. Oh, you pressed A to grab that on Wii? That makes way more sense than R.
You also don't hold A, you press it and it gets a toggle, so it's like completely different controls there.
That's way more reasonable than holding R.
Yeah.
Fodder getting a 329.08, assuming he spins correctly. Did someone say spin? Are you gonna get on the spinner? Ooh, Cass finishing stream and credits before Fodder finishes the run. Oh, Doopsy's name makes way more sense now. It's Doopless. It's on Doopless. That makes way more sense. I didn't know what the fuck a Doopsy was. Am I allowed to say that on CSR? Whatever, I'm sorry. Anyway, Dark Lord time. He is on the spinner. Now spin the ball and chain. Okay. Do you throw the boomerang and, like, test the thing from earlier?
This is it. Sort of all. Got the boots.
He decided to finish the run. GG!
G Fodder.
Fodder Kanan.
3-9. I think he's played late 2028.
329.28. Geeg, as they say. And Tuffy in Hyrule.
Yeah.
Skipping that third thingy. Hello, Fodder Kanan.
It is Fodder Kanan.
The one, the only. And just as Cordy started dying...
I need Quartz's strength. As she grows weaker, I grow stronger.
Fodder, how do you feel about the run, other than bad? Give us words. Who has joined us?
So I would like to have a run where I don't lose 3 minutes to a singular trick.
Okay, which trick was that?
Let me look back through. So I did fail Pillar Clip once, and I still beat my PB by 2 minutes. And then I lost. Oh yeah, my absolute fight to the death with the Giza messengers.
I forgot about
failing
that.
it. I think 6 times, all at 1 heart, which I think is impressive in itself.
Yeah, no, that was fun to watch.
Fighting for my absolute life.
So far, what was your favorite part of the run?
Honestly, this run, I would say Palace of Twilight, because I golded that entire dungeon.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
You got
very nicely.
Actually, I thought you were getting a lot of golds.
Yeah, a lot of tiny golds. I think I gained, or I gained about 30 seconds of my sum of best, so they're now a 312, which is 11 minutes under my PB. So consistency, I think, is the state of the game from here on out for me.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, Fodder, so this was Pool 4, correct?
Yes.
So you were Pool 4, 4th place. You do not have a person that you are placed up against yet. You will be against the 4th place
I have a
person
bye,
from
great.
Pool 5. No. 4th place of Pool 5, which hasn't happened yet.
That's next.
Lightning will strike on the day of Pool 5, and everybody will DNF, and I will have a bye.
Yeah, Pool 5
It's likely going to be mid to lane,
It's probably mid.
which will be hype. That is a hype race.
TGD did say earlier that that was possible, and he was looking forward to it. So I am also. Mindolin and I started around the same time, and we run completely different routes. Well, we both run pillar clip, but she runs gorge and I run bite. So that would be definitely a good matchup to see.
Yeah, and then we will have Tuffy versus Spicy Juice. So that'll be an interesting one to see.
Definitely.
Now, third
That could be
place
close.
being Andy. Andy is in the last chance pool, which needs to fill out everyone for the last chance pool, but that will be a 7-person race. later, after everyone's decided. Qwerty, you're in that, right?
Yes.
I believe Qwerty, Jaquade, now Andy, and who else?
Badamja, Simikins, Link 1183.
Okay. And Ether.
Right.
Alright. So that would be that. Second place today, we had Cass. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Cass
Yes.
will go against G's. We have the French race. And
Yes.
first place was Doopsy, who gets to go against me. Yay. She beat my PB today, so that's gonna be fun.
Better get on that grind, Glovers.
I mean,
Where's the 24-hour practice stream?
I can 255. I haven't before, so we'll see. Entering the friends we made along the way cutscene.
Has anyone gotten bingo?
There have been a few squares that got to be filled out.
Yes.
Like Doopsy did Kermit Jump. We got the routes confused.
Yes.
We got confused about Wii.
Box break happened. Gamer side hop happened. Two bomb eel happened. Nobody confused the route, but fair and escape without ring did happen because of Wii. Like that was a given.
That's true.
So that one was almost. I don't think anyone went on Spiritual Journey. France was mentioned a fair bit. Someone did bonk.
Yep. I went on Spiritual Journey by accident, so I'm going to say it counts.
What is skydiving on here?
Kermit Jump.
That's Kermit Jump.
Yeah.
So we had
There is-
Box Break, Amenity, Gorge Void, skydiving. Did anybody void on MDH Rooftop?
I did not.
Andy did once.
Andy did. So that
Sorry,
we did
Andy.
get a bingo.
Bingo. All of it, there are at least 30 permutations of the card. So if you were playing along, it's possible that you have a different bingo.
Oh, he did twice apparently. So if you have that, you can check it off twice on your bingo card.
I will beat you? Debatable. I think it'll be a fun race, though, Doopsy. It'll be a very fun race. I will not be running ELH. I will not. I'm
Are
sorry.
you gonna do bite, Glovers?
Yeah, I'm doing bite.
Yes.
Doing bite. It's more consistent for
kinda
me. I need
Representing
to put some
Bite in the main and the
TP time
redemption
loss?
bracket.
TP time loss. Yeah, I need to practice Dallard skip, but my bite route runs, I've done a few in the past few days. I've had a 305 that sucked, and everything else has been a 301 or better. So,
There was a reality where I could have caught up to Andy, and then I failed Isa dupe for 4 minutes. I think it might have been more, actually.
ooh. Unfortunate.
Happens.
Happens to the best of us. It wasn't quite 4 minutes. It was 2.5.
And
I mean, you golded by a lot though.
Or
I
final
did.
round.
There were a lot of individual splits that I golded, and I know I talked about doing late game practice. I did not, but I got
think you
all 3 of the
golded.
fame cancels on Argarok, which is nice. It's the first time I've done that, and the first time I've gotten the fast last cycle on Xanth.
Nice. I
Yeah.
saw you golded Podor and Spinner, and then you also golded double claw shots. Did you
Yeah.
gold Argarok too?
I did not gold Argarok because I failed whatever the pixel shot is to get up to Argarok. I got the dead pixel.
Rob
Yeah,
shot.
Failed,
Rob shot.
failed Rob shot, got dead pixel.
Alright, Tuffy is now in Zelda. Let's count.
Alright. So this time we're actually paying attention,
Try.
and the first one is a Dorito.
Great start. And she does not have to lag reduce because she is on Wii.
I am a bit salty. I would have golded Castle as well, but I failed Barrier 3 skip.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Well, luckily I did the save warp out of King Bublin, so it only lost me about 20 seconds. Maybe 30 seconds, actually.
I don't actually know how much that loses offhand. That sounds about right, though.
I've been
like
told it's
22,
faster
23.
than just doing the fight.
Yes,
Well,
definitely.
the fight is like really long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fight has multiple spawns in it.
Like it's not even close.
Yeah, that was the first time I did the bomb strat on the Dynalphos. I was glad that actually worked. I used to do the strat where you put the bomb next to the door and throw the rang at it, and I always managed to miss one of them.
We are at, what is this, 5 now, if my count is right?
She got 3 triangles in one swoop by my count. There's another triangle. 4 triangles, 1 swoop.
And 1 ball, of course.
The swoop. She's at 2 balls, I think.
Is she?
I think.
Oh, here's another ball. So if this
Should
is...
be the 3rd. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's 7 then.
Yeah, Zelda Speed Rims. That's who I
No,
meant to
it wasn't a
create.
7. It was a 9.
9? That's a fast 9. It's on Wii.
She got a triangle as her first thing, I think.
She definitely got a triangle first, I remember that. Alright. Let's see if she can clutch out a PB.
What does PB stand for, Glovers?
Peanut butter.
Wow. Yo Fodder, thanks for the massive raid.
Yeah, all 3 of my viewers. It's 3 you didn't have before.
Proletariat bookshelf.
Acceptable.
Positive beef.
What do you think it stands for, QWERTY?
I'm thinking about it.
I don't think any of those words have a P in it.
Also, the Tektite next to Uku is named Beef.
No, the Tektite next to Uku is Blue Yeti, sponsored by Logitech.
Well, that's the
Oh
fish.
yeah, I forgot that's the one you guys were talking about.
No, that's the Yeti fish.
The Yeti fish.
Well, the fish is either 2 ladders
fish is
or
named
Blue
Beef,
Yeti sponsored
right.
by Logitech. Or 8 ladders.
Or 8 ladders. Maybe the 2 was a typo of an 8.
Nice.
Alright, Jaquade, what's the cue for beating horseback to end of game for Wii?
Gotcha, Quaid, what is it?
You guys split on horseback?
No.
Apparently, Tuffy does.
I think Tuffy does.
I do in Hundo. My Hundo splits are insane. I split like 9 times in Hyrule.
I've been thinking about breaking into my splits even more.
I like consistent splits personally, but I used to have like a lot of splits, just kind of in random places.
Yeah,
like I would
like a
split for
1 minute PB or so if she pulls off the spins.
Nice, nice.
I could split 5 times before Iron Boots.
Okay, so you're gonna split on the small key, on Cage Break, on Goats. What else? Bit?
Could split Bit, yeah.
And then what is the 5th one?
Cage Break. No, not Cage Break.
Break is already in there. In order, we have
Gate Clip. Gate Clip, then Bit.
Lantern. Bit, Lantern, small key, Cage Break, Goats.
Goats, Iron Boots.
There we go.
We made it.
All right,
I can split on the text mashing after Cage Break as well.
So pool number 3 is getting started, it looks like. Not quite yet. They're going to start in about 5 minutes. So that'll be fun. That's something
probably
right over to. We have a few minutes to talk if Tuffy would like to come in for an interview after this, though.
Yep. That looks good. GG Tuffy on your 1 minute PB.
GG, Tuffy.
$3:42.31.
Nice.
Not sure why race time says 35. But we're gonna go off for splits.
And if you would like to come in for an interview, it's not required, but GG on your PB, and if you would like to talk, that offer is extended to you.
If Tuffy does not decide to come in, I will say for them that I believe this is their third ever finished run, second during a race. The first one was during the seeding race a couple weeks ago, and they already have a very competitive time on Wii. They were making me sweat a little bit as a GameCube runner, which is testament to Tuffy's skill.
But yeah, close.
Nice. Let Tuffy in the call. Tuffy would like in the call.
Bring her in.
Tuffy, you need to be in the waiting room in the ZSR Discord. I don't see you there currently. Cue the Jeopardy noise.
Do, 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 do.
Thank you, Trez.
Just what we needed. I have sent her an invite in case she's not in here.
Discord.gg/ZSR, by the way.
Yeah, she's in the waiting room. Hi, Tuffy.
Hello, Tuffy. GG.
Thanks.
How do you feel about the run?
That was such a terrible run. Well, GG everyone. I have fun.
Yeah, GG. So Tuffy, for those that don't know about Wii, how many individual instances were there in the first 40 minutes where you could have crashed and hard locked the game?
A lot of times, I would say.
Because if I understand right,
some of the times.
Go ahead.
No. Talk.
Oh, I was just saying, if I understand right, you were actually going for the bite route on Wii, which is a little bit riskier than the safe route that Wii runners usually go for. Is that correct?
Yes. Bite. I usually don't have a problem with the first split, which is like the most riskier part of the run, if I'm being honest. Because if you fail Gorge Void, basically you have to reset. So what I do in the race is just pretty much put opponent on a specific spot and then save, so I can still get on her without doing seam clip again to get out of bounds. And for the Enter Forest Temple segment, that was the riskiest segment for me, at least. I felt bit so many times. And basically, there were some times that it would have been possible for me to get bit, but in Wii you have like 1 frame and 2 frame, and 2 frame bit will probably make a bite crash, because bite crashes. It's prone to crash more on the Wii version, so yeah. I had to reset sometimes more, and I lost so much time there. But for some reason this PV, it's still... whatever.
GG.
Yeah, GG.
What was your favorite part of the run?
What?
What was your favorite part of the run?
Probably City. City was very clean.
Yeah.
And
you had a very
City
nice
was
double
very
claw
clean.
shot. Is there any
Yes.
particular trick that you, other than double claw shots, we were just talking about it, that you particularly liked how you performed, or maybe the opposite? Anything that you got hung up on?
Probably scene clip, because like I got setupless.
Oh,
Out of
very
nowhere.
nice. That's very, very
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to go for it, and I got it. And it was a good thing that later I got Gorge Void.
Yeah, it's very good to get Gorge Void on the bite route on Wii.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other race is probably starting soon.
Yep, its countdown is just stopping, so they're doing the introduction either now or shortly. I don't have their audio on. So, stick around, everyone. There is more Zelda Speedrun and Twilight Princess action to be seen. By pool
Great day
5.
for TP.
Pool,
Yeah.
pool number 5. This is pool 4.
GG
All right,
to
then.
everyone.
GG indeed to everyone. Big shout outs to Glubbers and to Qwerty for the commentary and to our races. We're gonna have Pool 5 back on the main channel. It's starting basically right now with commentary of from Jake Craig and Morgan. And I hope you're all gonna go over there. We're gonna raid over there, and until then, thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.
See ya.
Thank you, Trez.
See ya.
Thank you, everyone.